Factory Reserve Cigar Club, where true craftsmanship meets bold character. Well-aged, hand-rolled, and refined with purpose. Every leaf sparks a story, and that first draw brings it alive. This isn't quick luxury, it's luxury earned! Unlock rare drops, vault exclusives, and monthly cigars you won't find anywhere else! Factory Reserve Cigar Club. Exclusive access, legendary flavor. Elevate your smoke.
Born from the Brotherhood of Service, Hayes Gray Cigars honors the veteran's spirit, strength, loyalty, and heritage rolled into every leaf. We're more than cigars, we're a community. From our mobile lounge to our blends sold in lounges nationwide, Hayes Gray brings the camaraderie, the flavor, and the fire wherever you are. Hayes Gray Cigars, strength rolled in every leaf.
Some fight battles overseas. Others fight for perfection in every role. Born from discipline, forged in brotherhood. This isn't just a cigar brand, it's a mission. Our mission is to make badass cigars for badass people. Every leaf, hand-selected, every blend, battle-tested, from the first spark to the final draw. BAM Cigars deliver strength, honor, and precision. Built by veterans, smoked by legends, still proud. Lock in, stand proud. Forged, not with steel, but in fire and leaf. From the heart of the Dominican Republic comes a brand that brings the world together. One blend at a time. The Sulu, crafted with tobacco from 7 countries. A symphony of bold character and refined balance. The Banda, born from 8 countries. Layered with depth, strength, and complexity. And the Celebes, a Connecticut with a punch. Smooth, yet commanding. Each cigar, a story of craftsmanship, faith, and honor. Don't be basic! Be ironclad. Ladies and gentlemen! Brothers and sisters of the leaf! Welcome to our show! It's time for the Cigar Dudes podcast! Let's freaking go!
Yeah, man, I told you that was going to be a thing.
Dang, you ran everything?
Huh?
You ran all of them.
Yeah.
That's
to
pretty
get 'em out of there.
Right.
I'm trying to see. We got a weird something going on here. Where's it at? It's on John's end. Let me see if I can fix it over there. Let's try
I should be okay now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it went away.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me figure out this. I'm trying to figure out this to make this look better, but oh well.
There you go.
Trying to get it going. So how's everybody doing?
Outstanding. Merry Christmas.
Outstanding. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
These Navidad.
You guys.
Yeah, it's still doing it, John. I don't know what it is. It's almost like there's a kind of something like that sound in there.
On me?
Mine?
No, not Aldi John, the other John. Let me make sure because
Huh. Yeah.
when I mute it. Well, let me make sure.
No, it's still there.
I don't hear it now though. Unmute it. Unmute Jake.
Okay. Test.
Yeah, it's not like
Good,
something
man.
like your mic's crackle. It's just like there's just some kind of weird
So good.
something in there. We'll
No
figure it
bugs
out.
flying around.
No, we'll
Nope.
figure it out. Sometimes it just does it, and then it's like
Okay.
sometimes we figure it out, sometimes we don't.
Pretty quiet here.
I'm trying to get this, but look, I don't know. So, welcome to the show, everybody. We have John. Tell us about yourself, just briefly. So you got John, and how do you say? So is it your wife? Is your
Juana.
girlfriend?
It's
your
my wife,
mistress?
Juana.
Okay, your wife. Okay.
Yep. She's actually the owner of Madre Tierra Cigars, and her brother is the owner of Ecuador Tobacco, and together we're us. And me and Jake just fit in. We're the little people that help her out. So, but we're out of Dominican Republic, and a little bit background on me is I'm an ex-military. I was an aircraft mechanic.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. I was an aircraft mechanic, and then I flew C-141 cargo jets for 6 years. Got out of the service, did reserves, worked for 2 major airlines, retired from the airlines, and here I am now selling cigars.
Nice. Ish has some piloting experience.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Ish has some jumping out of airplane experience too.
I might have jumped out of the back of mine then.
Yeah, so yeah.
All right, John, are you on an iPhone? What are you on? An iPhone, iPad, laptop?
iPhone.
It should be fine. I don't. Do y'all hear it, or is it just me?
Yeah, he's once in a while he's like a bleep, 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 but that's enough.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing, but
Okay.
sorry.
So what are you hunting tomorrow, Jake?
Doing some duck hunting tomorrow out here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
That's what it sounds like
tradition.
on John's phone.
Yeah. Kind of a traditional New Year's Eve hunt with a whole bunch of other combat veteran friend of mine. So we do it every year.
Don't believe him. He's been hunting for the last couple of weeks. So
Yeah, pretty much every weekend we go out. But this one we don't miss.
Let's see. I'm trying to fix this thing.
Will you light up, Randy? I want to see my first.
Oh, interesting. That's a good question too, because I've been eyeballing this broadleaf
Brilliant, yeah.
forever.
that's what I'm doing, the broadleaf.
I want Sumatra first, and then I'll do the broadleaf. I love broadleaf.
I got the Corojo.
Well, we got them all. Well, we got 3 of the 10.
Yeah.
So this, Randy,
Well,
just
go ahead.
so you know, this all started because when I was at PCA, I wandered around and I was meeting all the boutique brands, and for this specific reason, to just see who we could get to come on with us. And we talked in April for a little bit, and and we finally got to be able to hook up in order to get them on here. So, and they gave me a sample. I was here, and it was wonderful. So I knew they were going to be a great fit to come on with us.
Sweet. While you were doing that, while you were telling me that, I was looking at what's making the noise, and I was like, it was doing it on all 3 of my mind squirreled. But I remember you telling me that story.
Yep.
What is? Let me make sure I got the mics unmuted because I was just playing too much.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. What's in? Tell us about this. The broadleaf.
Okay, so it is a Dominican filler with a Dominican binder with a Pennsylvania broadleaf wrapper.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the sheen on it. Oh, it looks so good.
We're pretty much self-integrated. We have farms in Dominican Republic, Ecuador, where we do most of our wrappers. We just acquired farms in Nicaragua and also in Mexico, where we do our San Andreas now.
Nice.
So pretty much everything is in-house except for a few. We do the Connecticut's and the Pennsylvania broadleaf, and the Cameroon comes out of Africa. So everything else is done out of Ecuador as far as our wrappers.
Wait until you really should have started with the Sumatra.
I should. Well, I might be telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
So the biggest story about us is
wait.
the biggest story about us, and I like to push it is for the first year and a half we didn't announce anything. We just was Madre Tierra Cigars, and we were just basically trying to do it on our own. And then her brother finally said, "You know what? We need to announce who we sell to," because her brother is the owner of Ecuador Tobacco, and we're one of the biggest bulk tobacco dealers in Dominican Republic. And he's been doing tobacco since '83. He's also the mayor of Tamboril, Canca, down in Dominican, which is the capital of cigars for Dominican Republic. And so we got a lot of pull, a lot of prestige down there. And so we sell a lot of our tobacco for many years, and who we sell to, they're childhood friends of Juana and her brother, but we sell to LFD, La Aurora, Davidoff, Big Times, or Good Times, Big Dogs, Afuente, Oliva. We sell bulk tobacco to these countries or these companies. And we there's many more that we sell to. I just can't name them all.
I've heard it. What was the other one that Juana just said too?
But
El Artista.
Yeah.
The guy Radame doing the cigar for Big Papi.
Oh, have you met him?
Oh yeah, she's friends with David.
Oh my God! Are you joking me?
Yeah, there's a big story about that. I got kicked out of a lounge basically because I was trying to get back to see Big Papi, and when the guy was kicking me out, Juana snuck back there and was talking with him and stuff. But it's a long story, but she's got a good rapport with him and not so much with me.
Finally, I ask everybody that comes on, everybody that I talk to that's from the DR if they know him, and I finally met someone who does. You have no idea.
So what it is he's actually the one of the reasons we met him and got friends with him is since he's the ex-Major League Baseball player, Juana's cousin is a starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, and last year he pitched a no-hitter against the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yep.
So, and he's friends with David.
Oh.
So we were down there, Jake and me and Juana, at a Dominican cigar festival, and David was there, and he wanted Ronell to be there, and it was a long story, but we got together, and now we're good friends with David.
Oh, you have no idea. I am a diehard Red Sox fan, and David.
You see what I'm wearing tonight?
Yeah, he's the first Boston Scally I bought was the Ortiz. I am a huge Ortiz fan.
Well, I got.
Oh no! Don't freeze.
Oh no, we lost John. I think I'm getting ready to say that we have a couple boxes signed by Dave Ortiz. A couple boxes.
I have an original box when it first came out, and I have one left of the original.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the original Toro. I have that. I have one cigar left.
I don't think I haven't even opened my box yet. It's still in my humidor signed by.
I smoked the daylights on it.
Yeah,
I smoked the daylights on it.
Yeah, he even signed a couple of our Madre Tierra boxes for us while we were down there in the Dominican. It was pretty cool.
I think he's trying to talk to us, but we can't hear him. And it might be better that he pops out and comes back in anyway. That may help that noise.
Yeah, my kids think it's an unhealthy relationship I have with the Red Sox and divorce with David Ortiz because I absolutely I ask everybody, do you know David Ortiz? You're the first one to say yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, my new son-in-law, he's in the Coast Guard. He just got stationed up there at Coast Guard Station, Boston. So he married my daughter, and they just had my first set of grandbabies, my identical twin boys. They're 9 months old. And thank you. They're getting ready. In fact, they just They just pulled out of the house a little while ago, right before the podcast. That's why I was a little late in joining. But he's home on leave right now for Christmas, and then he's got to go out to California for a couple months for some A school training, and then he'll come back here, swing by Florida, pick up the family, and they'll be moved up there. Hopefully in June is what we're hoping if he graduates on time from tech school.
Am I back in or not?
You are.
Yeah, you're back in. Welcome back.
I had a phone call and I don't know what happened, but it kicked me off. I'm so sorry.
No worries. Hey.
So what I was trying to say, and I hope I didn't interrupt you guys on it, but where was I saying?
Pretend you're getting ready to say about your signed boxes.
Let's just talk about.
Did you get a signed box, Jake?
Yeah. I think that's what I figured you were going there with that. So he was signing boxes.
So David signed them, and then I handed him a box of my cigars, and I was like, I don't know if you could have these because under contract with cigar vendors. He's like, dude, I'll smoke anything. So I gave him some cigars, and he's like, do you have any of your boxes here? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, give me 2 of them. And he signed one to me, my name, and he signed one to Juana by David Ortiz on our Madre Tierra boxes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got those 2 boxes, plus I got a box of the Big Poppies that's never been opened, signed by him to me.
Yeah, I smoked everything but one out of it. I have an original box. When it first came out, I smoked every one of them but one. It's still sitting in the humidor.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, when I run into him next time, I'll make sure that
it's that simple.
I'll make sure I do a FaceTime with you and you can talk to him.
Oh my God, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. We run into him every once in a while when we're down in Dominican.
I'm trying to catch up on all these comments. I didn't want to leave everybody just hanging.
Yeah, that is my he has been my Red Sox hero forever.
Well, that's good. He's a nice guy. Very, very nice guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a joker, practical joker.
Yep.
Yes. But when he signed all the boxes, we even got a videotape of him signing the boxes while we went in on video. So I got everything saved. And
yeah, my prized possession is an autographed jersey a friend of mine bought me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple of jerseys we got to get signed by him.
Yeah, they're just waiting for us to meet up with him. We carry him with us everywhere we go, just in case we run into him.
My kids laugh at me because every time I watch the highlights from 2004,
oh yeah,
I have tears in my eyes. And they like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, you don't understand. I love this baseball team, and that team on his back, and I can't watch the highlights without tears.
Yeah. Broke the curse.
Yep.
What's the giveaway? Because I know we got a huge Haze Gray giveaway that we'll do second. Did you say there was a giveaway of Madre Tierra?
Yes, John was talking about an ashtray, I think. I'll let him talk.
Yeah.
John makes ashtrays.
He got a ashtray.
That's nice.
That ashtray his father do for him.
His father, okay.
Yeah, his father right now is in the hospital. He's not doing well.
Man,
he's gonna give you away this bottle of cigar. No.
Oh, for the giveaway?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna do a 5-pack of our cigars. Whoever wins will find out what their palate's like, and I'll adjust the pack. But I'll send them 5 premium cigars.
Oh, sweet.
We also got, like Juana said, the ashtray my father made with a 3D printer, and it's actually autographed by me and Juana. Jake didn't get an autograph in here because he's out duck hunting.
Sorry.
Yeah. and one of these. And we're gonna throw in something special because we gave one earlier. We were on the Smoking Text podcast with Raul.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're gonna offer this to you guys too tonight. Whoever wins, we've got domino set.
Nice.
Out of Dominican. So they're actually the studded dominoes. Whoops, I gotta go. The studded dominoes, so they're nice.
You don't see
and
them.
They're printed with the Dominican country with Madre Tierra on it and Ecuador tobacco on all the dominoes.
That's
nice.
cool.
So it's kind of cool. Nice little
unique.
box.
Yeah.
Nice little box. Nice little giveaway.
That's very unique.
Yeah, something different that nobody's really done. You know, everybody gives away cigars or hats or a shirt or something like that. So we wanted to do something different. And
I got it. Edit
that'll be our giveaway tonight. So however you guys do it, that's fine with us. And you can give me the information and I'll send it directly from here.
Now, you guys have been absolutely crushing Instagram. Every time I turn around, you guys are live.
Yeah, it's because of her. This girl here, I think she sleeps with her phone on.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I think
she's always doing videos and everything, and we're getting a lot of followings, a lot of people, a lot of hits. I mean, we're in the in the 30,000-40,000 hit range on all of our pages a month. And yeah, it's been pretty impressive. She does a lot of work.
It is a lot. It's like a job.
Yeah, but she loves it. She has so much fun. And the people collaborate. We have a nice little following on Instagram now, about 20 guys, and they support us tremendously. And it's been really nice, and we're getting our name out there. We're doing very well. Things are starting to progress. We're projecting we'll do 1 million cigars next year.
Oh, nice.
And that's pretty good for just being in business for 3 years.
Yeah.
Now, when we were at PCA, you talked about a cigar, and I think you gave me one that you did with you did a special cigar for
Nurse Rick.
Yes. Yep. And he was there, right?
Yes, he was there.
Met him.
That's a funny story. We came out with we called it La Fuma, and we didn't even have a name for it. We were at Grumpy's up in New Hampshire, and Jake was with us that night. We were doing a cut and light up there, and we had this new cigar, and everybody tried it. It's like a medium fill, Dominican binder, filler, wrapper. It's a Puro, but it's a medium fill. And it's a budget cigar that we wanted to come out with, and we didn't have a name for it. So we're all drinking, having a good time. So Juana was sitting at the bar with Rick, and he's trying to speak Spanish, and he's like, La Fuma Ricardo, for Rick. And Juana's like, hey, that's pretty cool. Approached me with it, and it stuck. So we put his face on it with a silhouette, and we got it out there, and we sell the La Fuma Ricardo cigars now.
Nice.
So, yeah. And he's supposed to be at PCA with us again this year, too.
Okay.
So,
I will see you guys.
and if you know Nurse Rick, from the podcast for the Cigar Hacks, and they're a pretty big group of people. They got a lot of followers, and actually me and Juana and Jake are also members of the Cigar Hacks now. Yeah.
He was a lot of fun to talk to. Tons of great stories, and we just kind of hit. He was very easy to sit and just.
He knows everybody, don't he?
Yep, it's crazy. Yeah, it was a quick conversation, and then he just kept recognizing people. They kept coming up to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the face of the Cigar Hack. So it was a good deal for us, and it helped us out a lot, and we're meeting a lot of people. He's actually taken me and Juana to a dinner. I won't mention their names, but there's 2 big cigar guys. We're going to go to dinner in Miami in January, and he's invited us to go with them. And these are like guys in the top 10 in the cigar industry. So
good for you guys.
Yeah, we're getting out there. I think more people are more interested in us right now. Who we are, where are we coming from? They're like, we're making waves. People are, I used to call and go to stores and go to lounges and try to get my cigars into places and stuff. And in the last 3 or 4 months, I haven't been able to go out because my phone rings off the hook. And people I want your cigars in my store. I want them in there. So we have a goal. We're trying to, we want to be in every state, at least one lounge or store by the end of next year. So we got 1 year to be in every state. So right now we're in 17 states, and we're in 15 countries in 5 continents.
Dang, bro, that's good.
Yeah. Yep. So for 3 years, we're doing well.
That's exponential growth in 3 years. That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, and I know you guys are all cigar owners, and you know where I'm coming from. So,
well, I noticed on your cards, it says federal importer, retail tobacco or dealer, and distributor exporter.
Yeah, we put that down there so that we're available for everything. So we do a lot of sales with people who just want to buy tobacco, and we don't have a problem with that. And now I gotta tell you though, it's her brother's a little pricey on his tobacco per kilo, but the reason is we got a good product, and look at the people we sell to. So, you get what you pay for. And I'm sure you guys can all attest to that,
Yep.
So.
Yep.
I'm like I don't agree with you all that you said. I should have lit up the Sumatra first.
I know. I like
this one's got some nice, very nice retro.
Wait until you taste the Sumatra.
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, the Sumatra is probably one of my favorites.
Thank you.
It is super rich, and it's just yeah.
Now there's like I said, there's a lot of companies out there. We don't bad talk any company because everybody's got a different palate, everybody's got a different taste, everybody's got a different preference, and there's enough people out there in this world that we all can share. We don't have to be enemies. We need to be friends. We need to be a big family. Is right. We need to, like Juana said, we need to be a family, and including all you guys. We there's enough stuff out there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What's the filler on this one again?
That is Dominican.
Yeah, because it's
now we got prime now Dominican. And I think is it Ish. You're a manufacturer, right? You're a grower or a manufacturer,
yes.
Or both.
Manufacturer.
Okay.
Both.
So you understand like the different places where the plantations are located. You can get Dominican, but you can get some crappy Dominican tobacco because it can be at a low-lying altitude and the soil's not as volcanic or it's not as prime for growing the nutrients and stuff and everything. Or you can be up in the hills and you can have really nice tobacco, but you pay for it. One thing about her brother is he went and purchased all this stuff 30, 40 years ago. So we got all this prime land a long time ago when the price was down. So we've lucked out and we've held on to it. So we've got some good stuff and we're gonna hold on to it.
Juana, John, and Jake, we're gonna become very good friends.
All right.
This freaking cigar. I tell it a lot. I'm a Dominican whore. Like it just for some reason I love Dominican tobacco, but this I can't even describe. And I'm not blowing smoke. Seriously, I'm not blowing smoke. This has a nice. Maybe it's the wrapper I'm getting this nice sweetness from too. But it's just I'm getting a sweet and this very pronounced cream. I mean, you can say cream, everything tastes like butter and everything tastes like cream, but there's something special that this one tastes like. It is, and I'll hopefully before I finish it, because I'm smoking it pretty fast. I usually don't smoke it fast, but I'm sucking this thing down.
That's we get a lot of good comments from a lot of people. A lot of big people smoke this cigar and they're surprised. We just got in 8 cigar lounge out in it's called the Royal Casino out in Las Vegas, and we're going to be showcasing out there on the 24th. Juana's going to be doing a rolling event on the 24th, and they're going to put our cigars in there. There's the number 2 cigar lounge out in Vegas. They just added us too, and they're going to start carrying our cigars, and we're going to do a rolling event on the 23rd of January. Juana's also. We just did a big deal in Spain. I guess Ish, you live in Spain.
No, I'm from Spain. Yes, I live in Florida, but I'm from Spain.
Yeah, we were out at Madrid. We just signed a contract with a company out there, and they're going to distribute all through Europe and Asia and the Africa area. And Juana's going to do a rolling event in Dubai and Monaco, probably right after PCA. We're going to be doing rolling events in those 2 places, and it looks like we're going to be in Singapore and Taiwan also in 10 different locations there.
Do you need someone to carry your luggage? Anything like that?
Yeah, it's surprising all the things that we got going on. It's going to be a busy year this year.
Did you think this was going to happen this fast? The way
No.
it went?
had no clue. And actually, when we first started off, we were just in a couple little places. We added Jake. Yeah. We met Jake at an event at a VFW in Melbourne, and we just hit it off like we were brothers forever. And we decided we needed a partner to help us. And Jake knows a lot of people because of his background. You know, he flies a lot of generals and special people and stuff. He does, you know, charter flights and stuff. And plus he worked for NASA at the time. And we picked him up because, you know, he knows a lot of people. He's helped us out tremendously over on the West Coast, all through North Carolina. We're getting ready to, his cousin owns 10 cigar lounges in North Carolina. We're going to be in 10 places there. Plus his son-in-law just got stationed in Boston. So he's going to be covering the New Hampshire area in Boston. He's going to be making sure that we stay in contact with all those people up in there. So he's going to pull his weight. It's been kind of slow. He's been busy with 2 brand new grandkids and a little tied up, but his freedom's getting ready to get even worse because we're going to put his butt to work. So
that's all good.
Yeah.
So where's everybody living right now?
I'm in Kissimmee, Florida. Me and Juan are in Kissimmee, Florida, just south of Orlando.
Yep. I'm in Melbourne, Florida, just south of Cocoa Beach.
Randy, Ish is Florida. I'm South Carolina.
All right.
I'm truly stunned. I'm like kind of I'm trying to focus on this cigar.
Wait till you try this Sumatra.
Yeah, wait till you try this.
Does this got like, and you don't have to say it, but does it got some hybrid Dominican in there?
No.
Okay.
No. Her brother is very. When you'll meet him one day, I'm sure. He's very, very picky. I mean, Ish, you might know him. Where's your factory at?
Tú en Tamboril and one in Canca de Abajo. Canca la Piedra. Yeah.
Canca la Piedra.
Yeah, talk Spanish.
Oh,
Canca la Piedra.
¿Cómo tú te llamas?
Ismael. Y la factoría tiene este logo.
¿Dónde está tu factoría? Pues yo soy de Canca.
Bueno, pues está en la... sabes cómo son las direcciones ahí, ¿no? Que son... tienen unos nombres raritos. Está en la calle Bomberos sin número, al lado de la estación de servicio. Hay un supermercado, la estación de bomberos, o sea, de la gasolinera, a la derecha, al final.
Oh, pues está Fabio Abreu.
Sí.
See, she knows somebody else. Every time we go somewhere.
Like, all I got out of that was yes.
No. What they were saying is the party is at John's house.
Right.
Bring a bottle and all the free cigars.
We're talking so much shit about you guys that you cannot fucking believe
it. Do you know her brother? Her brother's Lazaro.
¿Tú conoces a mi hermano? Porque mi hermano es síndico de Canca.
¿Tu hermano no es el alcalde?
El alcalde de Canca, Lisandro de la Cruz.
Claro.
Yeah.
Y tu hermano y Juan Villas, que es el capitán de la policía de Canca, la Piedra, de Canca de arriba o de Canca de abajo.
Sí, de Canca arriba.
Hemos ido a comer juntos varias veces.
Okay.
So you know her brother.
Yeah, of course I know her brother.
Él es el dueño de Ecuador Tabaco.
Yeah. I know her brother.
¿Tú le compras materia prima ahí?
Yo compro, a ver, no porque ya hemos empezado a hacerla nosotros, pero los he comprado antes, sí. Les he comprado, sí. Y volvemos a comprar, seguro que sí.
Oh, okay.
So her brother, the chief of police, and myself, we went for dinner many times.
Really? Oh, that's a small world.
Yeah.
Every time we do something, want to know somebody. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Small island.
It's a small world, yeah.
That's what small country.
So if you guys never go to Dominican and we're there, we have Juana's brother's got a house up in the mountains, and we can all go up there and stay. We got a saltwater swimming pool overlooking all of Santiago, and we sit and barbecue and drink and smoke.
Yeah.
Don't tease me.
We just got a new free zone that's being built. And our new factory is it's under construction, and we'll open that probably in around June. And it's all ours. We don't have anybody else in the facility. So it's all our own place. So that's nice.
Before I buy cigar, tobacco for my home.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That he told me.
So Ish, when you go to Dominican, you got to let us know so we can go down there and we can meet with you.
Oh, absolutely. I go normally go every month. Obviously, this month I didn't go. I just came from Spain 2 days ago.
Sure.
Now it's Christmas. I brought my mother with me from Spain. She's gonna be over here for about 90 days, 3 months.
Okay.
So it's gonna be. But January I will go for sure. I have to go. If you don't go to the factory.
Yeah, let us know. We're going down for New Year's for 2. We're just going down for 2 days though. Okay. But we try to go down about every 6 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. At least once a month, if possible once a month, if not every other month.
It's not as important for us to go down as much because, we have her brother there. So her brother takes care of a lot of stuff, so we don't have to make it. But we try to go as much as we can.
Same here. Yes. I have Oscar. Oh, probably you even know, Juana. ¿Te suena el nombre de Oscar Manuel Arias Cruz? Trabajó para Davidoff, ha trabajado con Lito Fuentes, ha trabajado con toda esta gente. No sé si te suena. Él es el manager de las fábricas mías.
Oh, okay.
Oscar Manuel, sí.
Oscar.
Well, she's friends.
Do you know Altagracia? Chica, Altagracia, chica de company de cigar La Abeja.
La compañía la conozco, pero a ella igual si la veo sí, pero por el nombre no me suena.
¿No te suena?
Por el nombre no.
No, pero maybe que tú la conoces, porque ella está cerca de ti y ella tiene su compañía ahí en Canca también.
¿Y cómo se llama la compañía otra vez, me has dicho?
La Abeja, se llama.
Sí, ¿cómo no iba a conocer? Claro que sí. Claro que sí. Sí.
Tú la conoces a ella, porque ella es amiga también. Ella es amiga de mi hermano y de Radamé, el artista.
Pero Radamé la conozco hace años.
¿Tú conoces a Radamé también?
Claro.
¿Y a Jochi? ¿Jochi Blanco?
A Jochi Blanco lo conozco porque tengo a Jochi Blanco y a Jochi, el sobrino de él, es el que les alquila las fábricas.
She's friends with Lito Gomez too. And
¿Tú conoces a Lito, Tito?
No, claro.
Yeah. And what's Eugene over La Aurora?
And Guillermo, who is the...
Eugenio.
Yeah, of course.
Es mi amigo.
Oh my God, we're like a big family already.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So Jake, do you ever feel like a complete outsider?
No,
he does now.
Actually, I'm glad he said like family. We actually feel like an extended partner. So.
Let me tell you something. Here we're talking the bosses, okay? The boss is Juana and Ish. That's it. So
yeah, that's true. If we didn't have her, we didn't have a cigar.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I got to learn to keep my mouth shut more often.
Yep. Want to run the show.
So is Juana the one blending, or is it her brother, or is it all you guys? Or
Juana blends.
Yeah,
she probably did about 50% of the blending, and she goes down there and sits with our master roller, and they put stuff together, and they've done very well.
Yeah, and then Wanda does a lot of our hand rolling events too now here in the States. So whenever we do a hand rolling event or a special event, wedding or things like that, Wanda is the one that they book to do the hand rolling demonstrations.
Wanda, did you do this broadleaf? Is this
look how small is the word.
That the probably my brother Enrique did do that.
Juan, I believe it was in Indiana in 2022 or 2023 doing a rolling event, and just happened that Oscar and him they rolled together for many years. So there you go.
Somebody said to talk about the Candela, but hold on, before we move any further, we're getting pretty far in the show. I want to show. So this is going to be our next drawing. So we have 2 drawings tonight. We got a freaking great drawing from Madre Tierra with an ashtray and a really cool set of dominoes, custom dominoes, and a 5-pack of basically your choice, or whatever your palate is. And this is a Christmas giveaway that Hayes Gray, Rui, and Val, and Pedro have been talking about for tonight. So they got a hat, and a cigar stand. Looks like a whiskey flask. Stickers, little 5-pack, and that will be later on in the show. This is freaking great.
That's nice. I like that hat.
Yeah,
You're funny.
I'm a hat guy.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
So somebody asked Jerry to Vegas cigar fam said, talk about the Candela, please. Before you do, I've talked to Hector a couple times, and Hector praises y'all cigars. I said, I haven't smoked them yet. He said, you're going to be blown away. And so far, Hector was right.
Yeah,
but he said the Candela is, he loves it.
He said, did you talk to John yet? And I said, not yet. He goes, if he doesn't get back to you, let me know. I'll start bothering him. I said, I got it, Hector. I got it. That's our Uncle Hector.
Our new cigar out right now is the Candela, and it's probably our #1 seller right now. It is on fire. I don't know how to describe it, because I'm not really a light smoker. I'm not, a Connecticut or a Candela or Rosado smoker, but the people who smoke it are just so amazed that a Candela can taste that nice and that creamy. And I get a lot of people saying they got a banana taste out of it. And it's been showcased. We got it all the way out in Idaho. The owner out in Idaho called me yesterday and said they're almost out. They're getting ready to do a reorder. We're coming out with a Lancero Candela for PCA. And there's not too many Lanceros that's ever been made with the Candela.
Isn't that very hard to roll?
Yes, it's very hard. But our master roller is very unique. He is 30-some years experience. He used to work for Arturo Fuente. We were lucky to pick him up, and he's tremendous. And he's actually a dedicated roller for me and Juana and Jake. Anything that we have done, he rolls for us specifically. We don't even let any other hands touch our cigars.
I've only ever had one Candela in a Lancero.
Yeah, there's not too many. It's got to be a very hard cigar to make.
Yeah,
we're gonna find out. We're gonna do 5,000 for PCA. We're gonna do a limited edition to try them and see where it goes. We just got the molds. They're of course, everybody's on vacation down in Dominican right now.
Yeah.
So they don't go back to work until like the first week in January. So they'll be starting on all those, and we'll have them showcased for PCA.
So that is it on the grassy side or more on the tea side, the green tea side?
I'm going to say it's more on the green tea side. There's not too much of the grassy taste.
That's
a lot of people were worried about that, the grassy taste, and it doesn't have that. I get a lot of people tell me it's got that banana taste.
Mm-hmm.
And it's remarkable. The people who smoke it are just like, I can't believe that you guys made a Candela like this. They've never tasted anything like that.
I've had some really bad Candelas where it's super grassy and it's just not there like Candelas, but man, when you can catch it more that green tea side, that is just a level.
And that's our only Puro cigar. That's the only one that we have. That's all Dominican. And we do everything in house. The leaves inside, we do the leaves ourselves, our wrappers ourselves, and we're getting there. We're moving some heads and stuff. So
look at the bottom of the screen, the scroll across the bottom. That'll tell you how to get in. We're going to do one with Madre Tierra cigars, and we're going to do one with Haze Gray. Sorry about that.
So that Jersey to Vegas guy that wrote in on that on the Candela, he's actually he's our main rep for the West Coast of the United States. He's got basically the West Coast or the west of Mississippi. He's going to be handling all that, and we're going to have other reps and stuff and everything. But he'll be like the boss of the reps over on that side of the United States. And he's a real go-getter. He's dedicated to the Madre Tierra, and he's the one that's got us into the lounges and out there in Vegas, and he's making some headways. And he's only been helping us for a little over a month, and he's already putting a name on everything out there.
Nice. Josephus says the Candela tastes like kissing a beautiful woman's lips in a hot spring under a full moon with notes of winter breeze.
I can see how he would say that.
He's a poet.
Said earlier, he smoked all of them, but
he's a strip. He's a good guy.
Absolutely.
John, you want to talk about the Mohican, the larger ring gauge that we're coming out with?
Oh, so yeah, Juana's new ventures out. They're actually or making the cigars right now. She wanted to dedicate a cigar for her grandmother. Her grandmother was Pura Luz. She rolled cigars for over 50 years, and she smoked a Bahique size cigar, so a 6.5 by 56 ring gauge, and that was her favorite cigar. So Juana and her brother got together and they did a Connecticut, a Sumatra, and a Corojo, and we're gonna introduce those at PCA also. And on the ring, it's going to have her grandmother's name on it. It's going to be called the Pura Luz 107. And the reason we called it the 107 is her grandmother passed away at 107 years old.
Oh.
So that's the special cigar that her and her brother designed for dedication for her grandmother. So.
And then maybe talk about our short cigars, kind of like a nub, right?
Yeah, we got a 4x52. We started off with a Habano Claro and a Habano Oscuro. And what we did is we took both cigars and we put them in one sleeve. So we called it the Madre Tierra. So we named it the Mañana for morning and the Tierra for evening. And our tardy for evening. And we put them in one sleeve. So the price point is just a little bit more than our Toro, but not much. And so you're getting two cigars, because we had a lot of people wanting to, everybody complains about, you light a cigar, a Toro size cigar, they smoke it on the way to work, they leave it in their ashtray. When they come out to go home, it tastes like crap. Mm-hmm. And I have that problem. Completely different taste. And so we decided to come up with a 4-inch cigar on that. And we showcased it in a couple lounges, and it's been a hit. And I've gotten quite a few orders this week. We're actually going down to Dominican and bringing some back to fulfill some of the orders until we get our main shipment in. So, but it's a pretty cool cigar. The 4x52. We also we started coming out with we had our main line. Our Habano was unreal. We were selling them like crazy. And her brother came out with a Habano Oscuro. And now our regular Habano, I don't like it, because I'm smoking the Oscuro so much that I'm like, I can't believe that was my favorite. Now this one just blows it away. So I did send you guys one of those. So, and we're coming out with that. We got some Connecticut or some torpedoes and some box press torpedoes that we're coming out with. So we're changing some things up, but it's hard for us because we're a little company, and we're just trying to do little bit by little bit. And it seems like every time me or Juana suggests something, her brother's like pulling his hair out because we're adding another cigar. So
does he have his own brand too, or he just messes?
No, everything runs through Juana. Every cigar that is sold. No matter if somebody wants it in New York, or somebody wants it in Spain, or somebody wants it, any part of the world, it all goes through Juana. So he made an agreement with her, and she runs all the cigars. And, so it's been nice. So.
I got to imagine it's a lot like what Oscar goes through with Ish. He got to shake his head every single time he gets that phone call. Like, oh no, not again.
I do want to ask this question, but I don't want you to answer until we come back from commercial break. But do you and
no, don't ask the question. You don't want to answer, don't ask the question. You do the commercial. I think you ask the question.
Think about it, because I'm giving John a chance to think about his answer.
Okay.
Right?
Why? He doesn't need to think his answer.
Juan is already looking at him.
You already know the answer.
Fight over what you want to become like a core and the new cigar, like you don't like it, or when you're trying to blend, do y'all fight over that, or do you argue over it, or do y'all go back?
Oh, I lose all the time.
But think
I told you not to ask. You know the answer.
Welcome to the.
What is happening?
Welcome to the Factory Reserve Cigar Club, where true craftsmanship meets bold character. Well-aged, hand-rolled, and refined with purpose. Every leaf sparks a story, and that first draw brings it alive. This isn't quick luxury. It's luxury earned. Unlock rare drops, vault exclusives, and monthly cigars you won't find anywhere else. Factory Reserve Cigar Club. Exclusive access, legendary flavor. Elevate your smoke.
The reason I have to ask it, because I was forgetting that 40 seconds, what my question was. He'd be like, what was your question? I don't know. No, when y'all are blending or whatever, coming up with cigars, have y'all had any like ones that like you really liked and she didn't, or she really liked or she didn't, or Jake? I don't know if you've been in that process with them. You know, like do y'all fight or argue? Or
No, it's been like we've been pretty open-minded on everything. Like the Habano, when the Habano came out, it was a gift to me. Juana went down to Dominican Republic by herself, and usually we travel together. And our master roller said, "Here, I made 4 cigars for John, and take them home to him." So when she came home, me and my next door neighbor smoked them, and we were like, "Holy smokes!" Yeah. So we called her brother, and her brother didn't even know that the roller made them. And I was like, "These things are phenomenal. Give me 5,000, and let's distribute them, and let's see what we can do with them." And it's become one of our best sellers. Yeah. And so if I agree on something, we do it. If Juana agrees on something, her brother does it. So he doesn't even question us.
Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this cannot be a coincidence, okay? It's Jake, John, Juana, and the master roller is Juan. J. What the hell is going on over there with Jake?
Hey, we didn't plan it that way. We didn't plan it that way. It just
I don't know.
Sometimes the stars align.
And if you think about it, Juana, and my name in Spanish is Juan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's even worse.
Yeah, mine's Jacobo.
It's funny because you cannot see what we're seeing, like LD, Randy and I will see over here. Is on the side is just 5 squares over here, okay? But on the side it is Randy with the picture, me with the picture, and then it's just gay. What the heck is going on with it?
Oh, you can't get it wrong. One of us will answer.
Right.
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit more time here on this, Jake, because Juana had to step out. She
that's fine.
She owns a beauty salon, and Christmas is like the busiest time of the year, and she's been at work since 7 o'clock this morning, and she's like, I am tired. I need to get some sleep, and she's got to be at work at 7 tomorrow morning because it's Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah.
So she said goodbye to you guys and appreciate everything, but we're all going to be friends, and we're all going to stay in touch. So
yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's good.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about Dominican Habano is that overtone of baking spice. I absolutely love that in a Habano, and when that hits, there's I don't know. For me, it's a comfort flavor that I absolutely love.
Yeah, I'm partial to the Dominicans, of course. I'm just starting to open up my palate a little bit more. I've been so spoiled that I only smoke our cigars, and Jake will attest to this. Sometimes we'll go into Smoke Ring 72, and we'll walk in and we'll buy our cigars from there. So I'm starting to buy other cigars. I'm starting to get into the Nicaraguan cigars now. Plus, we just bought farms in Nicaragua, so I need to start trying some different blends and everything because we're going to have our Lajero, we're going to start doing out of Nicaragua. So.
My favorite.
I think also to go back to your original question there, when you asked about, do we argue, do we fight? I would say it's kind of a benefit being a small, boutique craft type cigar company, is that we have more freedom to kind of explore and experiment a bit more with our cigars, and we're not afraid of innovation, right? So I don't think anybody really has a bad idea. I mean, we'll try it and talk it over with our master blender, with our master rollers there in Dominican, and they put it together, and of course we sample it first, and if we think it's ready for market, then we throw it out there.
Well, my idea with the 2 4-inch cigars in one sleeve, her brother hated the idea. He hated it.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be one of our best things out there now. And he's like, oh my God, it's really going to work. People are interested in it.
Yeah.
So sometimes he don't get to see it as, I mean, he's in the tobacco business and he smokes a lot, but he's not in the sales part. So he don't see, what our customers want. So that's what he uses.
As a matter of fact, we're getting ready to. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're getting ready to do a grand opening at a new cigar lounge here in Melbourne in O'Galley, and we brought a couple samples with us at their last event that was close to the Sanford area, and they loved them so much that they want to introduce that cigar in their lounge on their grand opening as soon as they finish with their permitting. So it's just one of those things. You never know what your customer and what the end user is really going to want. So John and I and a couple other folks that are reps, we get out there in the field and we listen to the consumer and we take that into account. And we're not afraid to experiment. Like I said, we're not afraid to kind of explore new options where maybe, some of the larger cigar companies, they have a lot more signature loops they have to go through or a board. We don't have to do that. We can go ahead and, test the waters a bit. And if it's successful, we run with it. And that's fine. And kind of been a motto of our company.
And a lot of these companies and Ish can attend to this. You go out and you get a cigar, and they have minimums, and maybe 10, 20,000 cigars they got to make or whatever their agreement is and stuff and thing, and so much money and stuff and thing. Well, we can go out and produce 2,000 or 3,000 cigars and try it, and if it hits, we can change in 2 days. In 2 days, we can start doing another project.
Yep.
And
absolutely,
and he don't mind, and so you can't go to AJ Fernandez and do that. You can't go to another company and do that, or it's going to cost you a fortune. So we have a lot of leeway with her brother that he can change on the fly.
Yeah,
and that's been really, really helpful for us.
Yeah, I say very adaptable, right? We can adapt to the user's needs in the industry.
And we've come out, and everything that we've come out with, we're like, okay, let's try it. We've never eliminated a cigar yet because they've been such a hit that we were like, we can't get rid of that because people are smoking it. So
how many do you have?
We have 10 lines now.
10 lines.
We have 9 premium, and then we have the La Fuma. And then Juana's coming out with the other. Well, the other 3 are still going to be the same, but we're talking about adding a little bit more Lajero to them, making them a little bit stronger, and especially on the 56 ring gauge, because you lose a little bit of the flavor because of so much of the filler and stuff or anything on it. Mm-hmm. And I noticed a lot of that because I smoke a lot of LFDs, and I love the double Lajero Lanceros. I love them. But when I get into, I smoke a lot of the, what is the 8.5-inch one? I can't think of the name of it, but it's the big double Lajero. It's 8.5 inches long by 60 ring gauge, and it's so mild.
The digger?
The digger, yeah. And it's so mild for me. But if I smoke the Lancero, it's strong for me.
Oh, of course. You're talking is half of the cigar.
Yeah.
The same amount of
yeah.
Of course.
So that's why we're talking about some of our bigger ring gauges. We're going to put some more Lajero in it and make it a little bit more stronger for us because we like the spice.
So in this one, it's a little spice, not a lot, but it's a little spice. Everything comes from your farms, or you guys buy for different people as well? Because
no, all of our filler and binders is 100% us. Now our wrappers, the only wrappers that we get are the Pennsylvania broadleaf, the Connecticut, and then the Cameroon. Everything else
from Africa.
Everything else, all the wrappers we grow in Ecuador.
And so that's kind of what stands behind our name, and we kind of coined the phrase of our company is from seed to smoke. We own the entire process, so we're able to maintain that quality control and that consistency in our tobacco every time. You smoke the Pennsylvania broadleaf 4 or 5 months from now out of a different bundle, it's going to taste exactly the same. Quality control is very big on what we do at Madre Tierra.
That's good.
So how many factories do you have? You said you have at least one, right?
And they build another one
in the free zone.
In the free zone.
Yep. And then over in Ecuador as well.
Do you do anything with Ecuadorian sun grown?
Not yet. Not yet. I don't think we've done that a blend with the sun grown just yet.
I'm a sucker for that wrapper.
Oh yeah,
I love that
yep.
wrapper.
I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
What fits your palate in the line the best? I won't say your favorite cigar, you see, but what do you like? What kind of fits your palate the best, Jake, in the line?
You talking about me? So
yes.
like I like I'm more of a full. I've been smoking cigars a long time. My father's Colombian, born and raised in Colombia, so we've been around it in the industry quite a bit of time. And originally we're from Spain, but I like the Corojo. It's always my go-to cigar. It's always the same every time. It's got a bit more of a punch, and I like that. But I can smoke it throughout the whole day. It doesn't have to just be an evening cigar for me. But then we came out last year when our leaves were ready for the Sumatra, and I'm telling you, like I think I kept hearing somebody say early night, try that Sumatra. It'll knock your socks off. It is amazing. It's not as strong as the Corojo or the Pennsylvania broadleaf, but the smoothness of that cigar is just unreal. And so that's
light it up.
Very quickly becoming one of my favorites.
Yeah, it is solid.
Yeah, solid all the way down to the nub. It's impeccable. Impeccable.
Now you guys are going to make me light up a Sumatra.
That's what's next for me.
Yeah. But I would say my go-to is still the Corojo. It's by far probably I think it's the finest cigar we've made, and that was one of our original that we started out with, other than the San Andreas and the Habano. But once I had the Corojo, it's just my go-to cigar as far as our blends.
That's a great wrapper. One of my top cigars of the year is the Corojo, and it is something about it. There's something about it. The sweetness of it.
Yep.
So I do have a question, but I'm not going to ask until we come back. But it is about. See, I already forgot it. We'll be right back, and I'll ask you the question.
Yes, I'll be smoking.
Some fight battles overseas. Others fight for perfection in every role. Born from discipline, forged in brotherhood. This isn't just a cigar brand, it's a mission. Our mission is to make badass cigars for badass people. Every leaf, hand-selected, every blend, battle-tested, from the first spark to the final draw. BAM Cigars deliver strength, honor, and precision. Built by veterans, smoked by legends, Dale Proud. Lock in, stand proud.
Now, you may have already hit on it or told it, but I just don't remember. But John, let me ask Jake. Well, let me ask John first.
Okay.
Why open a cigar company? You said you've been about 3 years, right? Like what really turned it for or made you like, you know what, we're gonna do this.
We're gonna what?
Open a cigar company, like start a cigar company.
Her brother, when I first started dating Juana about 8 years ago, we were going down there and he would give me bundles of cigars. And we only had one cigar then. We had a Sumatra. San Andreas. That's all we had. And they were just doing them for like family and friends.
Right.
And he kept on pushing us like, let's sell cigars in the United States. I'll let you guys sell them, going through the whole ordeal. And we were like, no, we weren't interested. Me and Wanda didn't even smoke, even cigarettes. We didn't smoke nothing. And COVID hit. I had probably 30 or 40 bundles laying in the house. I didn't even know what a humidor was. I had bundles laying on the floor. And I give them away at Christmas. I was like, here's a whole bundle of cigars. I didn't care. So we smoked a couple, and we're like, wow, this wasn't so bad. So after COVID, we flew down and talked to our brother and said, okay, we're interested. What can we do? And he gave us a good deal, and we decided that we would run with it. And I don't think we're going to look back. I think, I sat with Rocky Patel on his birthday this year down in Naples. And I was in the VIP section with him because of Nurse Rick. Nurse Rick got us in there. And Rocky came over and asked if he could smoke a cigar with me. And he brought a Year of the Dragon. And me and him sat there for 45 minutes. And we sat and smoked and talked about it. And he's like, John, he goes, I know your brother-in-law, and I know what you've done. And he goes, what you've done in 2 years. And we're at the 2-year mark then. He's like, what you've done in 2 years took me 5 years. He goes, I used to sell out of the trunk of my car and driving around and selling cigars and stuff. And he goes, what you guys done in 2 years is phenomenal. He goes, you guys are going places. And then everything hit right after that, and we're on fire. And I'm glad. I mean, we're on the road a lot. We're busy, but I wish I would have done this 20 years ago. And the people that we meet, the athletes, the stars, the going to different events, the nice dinners, the nice lounges, I can sit with a guy that makes $50 million a year, but I can also sit with a guy that's homeless that we know up in New Hampshire, and it's the same person. You can't judge a book by its cover. They sit in there and they smoke a cigar with you, and they appreciate, where you're coming from. And plus, it means a lot from them because we actually, everywhere we put our cigars, we actually show up there. We come to the lounge. Yeah, we show up, and we try to put our face there. We've added quite a few here just recently, but give me another 3 or 4 months, I'll be in every place. So, but to go back to that, why open a cigar thing? It was fun. It's been a roll. You guys wouldn't be in this business if you didn't like it. You guys wouldn't be out and going to the lounges and everything, and you get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. You walk in and you're like, oh my God, somebody's smoking my cigar. That makes you feel good.
It does.
Even if it's one person, it makes you feel good.
It's also very scary for me. That's pretty fascinating, actually, for the limited amount of time, not only that you've been smoking cigars, but what you've done and what you've accomplished. But it seems like you've had, or it appears that you're fortunate with your brother-in-law and with Juan and everything, like to all the networking and the connections. But that's also what the cigar world does for you as well. When you get in there, you get that networking and that.
If her brother wasn't there to help us with the cigars like that, we could have never done this. The cigar business is very expensive. People don't realize they come to me and they're like, oh, I want the cigar for this price. And I'm like, sure. We got to buy rings and cellophane and transportation and customs and pay workers and taxes and employ. I just had to send down because Israel know this. All the employees are off this month, so we had to pay double salaries.
It's called regalia.
Yeah.
One in July, one in December. So it's 2.
I just sent a lot of money down there just to pay for salaries for the extra month, and I have to do this every year. I pay the extra salaries, and so it's very costly. And then you go do these events, the swag. the swag it's not cheap, and we do a lot of it ourselves. And we have our own embroidery machines. There's our own silk screening machines. We do a lot of this stuff ourselves. I couldn't imagine what people have to pay when they have to order the shirts, and they have to buy their own ashtrays, and they have to buy their own coasters, and they have to buy their own cutters, because we do everything in-house. That cost is tremendous. But they got a lot of these big companies got deep pockets. But all of us right here, I can attest that we're all small companies. So, you know, every dollar counts.
So Peter says, you know, he's asking if you had a 5-year plan. Did you have a business plan going in, or you just kind of figured out like, let's just do this, we'll start small and we'll just kind of get into it and learn as we go?
I thought we were going to get in 5 or 10 different lounges, and that was going to be it. I really didn't think it was going to go any farther than a couple counties in Florida, and that was going to be the end of it. And
until he met me, and then I told him we were going to take over the world.
Yeah. and now we are taking over the world. We're getting out there.
Do you believe the saying, like Peter saying, if you want to make $1 million in the cigar industry, start with 2?
Yeah. That's a true statement. I vested out of my own pocket over 6 digits to get this thing started. Yeah. But the thing is, my 6 digits is down to the lower 5 digits to pay off my debt. So I'm just starting to make a move.
What did you do before this?
I was an airplane mechanic for Delta Airlines.
Okay.
So, and I retired from Delta, and I flew cargo jets for the Air Force, and I got out of that. Jake's in the same kind of business. He disappeared on us, or he needed to pay his electric bill.
His internet might be jacking up. No, that's, you know, Peter's brother, Anthony, I think he retired from Delta, didn't he? I don't remember exactly what he did, but you get, so that's interesting. I bet that helps with your travel, doesn't it?
Yes. We don't try to use it as much. I don't like, we're not to mix business with Delta. You know, we fly a lot of other airlines, and we do a lot of travel. It's hard to fly standby because you got to be at a certain place.
Yeah.
So we buy a lot of tickets. You know, we have to spend the money. So you know, you want to be there and you want to leave. So yeah, and flying standby, you know, Delta's very popular, and it's hard to fly standby right now with them.
Do y'all drive? Do you make like your plan on where you're going? What lounges do you take off and just do road trips and do it that way? Because it's hard to take cigars and do all that flying too.
Yeah,
right?
we try to pick out a few places. When we're there, we want to visit 3 or 4 lounges. Now, I try not to oversaturate myself in one area. We kind of work deals out with lounges. If we get into a city, it depends on the size of the city. It might be just one place we get into. We kind of give the brick and mortar respect. For instance, when we went to New Hampshire, we were sitting with 3 owners and some big companies there, some big lounges, and they were talking to us. They all wanted to carry us, and we were online then, and we were doing online sales. We were just brand new, and they brought it up. They asked us, "Are we online?" And we said yes, and all of us said, "We don't want to carry your cigar," even though they all had online sales through their brick and mortar. And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, you know, Tom comes in and buys your cigar. The first thing he's going to do is go home and look it up on the internet," which everybody does. And then they're going to sit there and say, "Wow, instead of paying $12 for the cigar, I can buy it from John for $8. So he'll never come back in my lounge and buy your cigar again." So we went home with that, and we talked about it, and we said, "You know what? Let's do a new web page, and let's take all the pricing off." So we took all the pricing off, and we pushed the brick and mortar. We'll do sample packs at first to get somebody, you know, acquainted with our cigar, and we'll send that out to them. And but after that, we really want to direct everything to brick and mortar. So we went back up to New Hampshire a year later, the same guys, and now we're in 14 lounges up there.
Yep.
And we were in one when we left the first time. So it made a big difference.
What's the price point on your? What's the retail price on your cigars?
Right now, generally it's in the $12 for the MSRP.
Nice.
Of course, you got different parts of the country. Vegas is
Right.
going to be a little bit more. New York's a little bit more. The taxes in different places. But as far as the sale, it's around the $12 the MSRP.
Yeah, that's why that's probably attributed to why you're doing so well, because I've only smoked this cigar and it's a great cigar, and if that's what it cost me, that's a great cigar at that
Yeah,
price.
and they had the tariffs that came in effect and stuff. We announced that we wouldn't do any price increase for a year. There's a lot of cigar companies in different countries that have went up $2-3 a cigar, and we've maintained the same. And really, we're probably going to extend it another year. It's nice because we control everything. We grow the tobacco, we produce tobacco. We're not buying anything from anybody, so we can keep our price down. And so our margin of profit is okay for us. And her brother always tells me, if you make a quarter, you're making money. So we're not out there to try to kill somebody. Yeah, we could probably charge $18 or $20 a cigar, but how many cigars am I going to sell?
Right.
If I sell at $12,
right?
My margin is going to be much higher.
Yeah.
So
it's that long game, and that's like why you said earlier. I wish I'll be 57 in April, and I'm like, bro, why didn't I think of this a long time ago? I mean, it feels like I have to hurry, and I'm just
Think
like,
about it. You will be broker. You wouldn't be broke. You will be even more broke.
Right.
But thank God life expectancy is a little bit longer. So
yeah,
I'm 61, and I'm like, hell, I got another 20 years
time.
at least.
Yeah, we got time. We gotta focus on our health, smoke more cigars. Maybe not full cigars like you're smoking all the time. As Dr. O from GTO Cigars will tell you, you shouldn't smoke full cigars all the time. You should kind of go from mild to up and down. But that's coming from a heart doctor, heart surgeon. So let's go to this. Let's go to our sponsor real quick. This is a great giveaway after the great Madre Tierra cigars giveaway. So Madre Tierra's got the ashtray, the 5-pack of your choice or whatever your palate is, and a great domino set coming up soon. And this is going to be our second giveaway of the night, which is you can see it's a cigar rest. It is a hat, a whiskey flask or milk flask, whatever you want to put in there, cigars and some stickers. And let's see, where are we at here? Let me find them. And we'll be right back.
A question for you guys, for Jake and you, John. Is Madre Tierra, understand? Now, trying to translate that to the English is two meanings. Motherland and Mother Earth.
Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. We'll be right back.
Born from the Brotherhood of Service, Hayes Gray Cigars honors the veteran's spirit, strength, loyalty, and heritage rolled into every leaf. We're more than cigars. We're a community. From our mobile lounge to our blends sold in lounges nationwide, Hayes Gray brings the camaraderie, the flavor, and the fire wherever you are. Hayes Gray Cigars, strength rolled in every leaf.
You got some great commercials there.
Thank you, sir.
they're
on Instagram says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year, brother.
Yeah, we also push that too. We're a veteran-owned company too, so
nice,
we are.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm 22 years Air Force, and Jake's retired Air Force too. So,
yep.
Well, we thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Ish is a I don't know what Ish is. LE military pilot. Like I don't know.
I'll tell you a story about it. Okay, Ish said he jumped out of airplanes. Right, I got a really funny story. I was sitting at Fort Bragg one day. I'm sitting in the cockpit of a 141, and we're going to do an airdrop, and all the Army guys are getting on the airplane. And the first guy sitting in the seat, he looks up in the cockpit, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "Ain't this great what we're doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is pretty cool." And he's like, "They pay me $150 extra a month to jump out of this airplane." And I was like, "Wow, that's pretty impressive." I said, You know, they pay me $550 extra a month, and I get to stay in it.
Well, but think about it.
He didn't like that answer.
Think about it, John. I made it 700. I made it 550 for sliding and the 150 for jumping.
So,
I
are
heard
you a pilot? What do you fly? I got to ask because I'm a pilot.
I fly many things. Well, yes, over here in the United States, a Cessna, a Casa, an Order, and a King, and a Queen. And in the Army, a 14th.
Okay, awesome, very good. Yeah, same here. I'm both fixed wing and rotor wing. So when I was a program manager at NASA Flight Operations, I flew the Huey 2s. And then a lot of jets, citations, Falcon jets, just about everything. Typed out in the 737 next gen, and a couple other big boys.
I love it. And then helicopters, obviously, with the typical thing that you do.
Yeah. I didn't think I was going to get into helicopters, but after we flew out the space shuttle program, all of my fixed wing assets, the T-38s, the shuttle training aircraft for the astronauts, they all went back to Ellington out in Houston. And so I was the program manager. In order to maintain that position with NASA, I had to be type rated in whatever assets we had here at Kennedy Space Center. So they ended up sending me to Fort Rucker and created a curriculum for me. And I got my commercial transition in rotor wing. And then, of course, built the helicopter package there for the Huey. And graduated with my turbine in the Huey, and then came back here. And now we have Airbus H-135s, and I got to fly the 135s from Grand Prairie, Texas, over here when we retired the Huey. So yeah, a little bit of time.
I'll tell you something, Kenny. When I came to the United States, and I want to do my recertification for the United States, flying all of these aircrafts and all of these, well, obviously helicopter choppers, however you call it, and they told me, well, you have to do. For the helicopter license, you have to go on an R-22, Robinson 22.
Yeah,
I almost shit my pants. I think that cannot even fucking fly. You know, they put a little piece of whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it goes to the left or to the right, so you can go with it. I said,
like a theater
what is that?
Yeah.
I said,
and the 22 is even smaller. I mean, trying to hover the 22
it's two people.
I
know it there flying. Yes. It's just my solo. I go in my solo good. And all of a sudden, I pass, obviously no problem whatsoever. And then Tanaka, a Japanese guy, that he came from Japan to over here, he lives in Boca Raton. And I did in Labor, Palm Beach helicopter. So I did over there. And all of a sudden, the guy said, let's go for a fly, you and I, just to celebrate. We go. And obviously, people don't understand that fish wings is left pattern.
Yeah.
Choppers is right pattern.
It's backwards. Yep.
It's backwards. So I'm looking and I say, well, tower control, this guy is coming right pattern with the Cessna 172. I don't think it's a good idea because in the middle, you can hover. I said, so I'm hovering 300 feet. Just on final. And the freaking, this big white burst, I don't know how it's called. I don't know what it is.
Was it a Limpkin?
Bah! Into my propeller. I say, oh, you motherfucker. It make a dent over 1 inch. And I say, a rotation. I say, Tanaka, hold on.
Yeah, down you go.
That was good. Good.
I always tell everybody, I mean, emergency procedures in aircraft very different, right? Because you can glide, you got time to think. But in a helicopter, when anything goes wrong, you're only going to be about 10 feet from where the problem happened because you're going to enter in the auto is about everything in the helicopter.
Yeah, I was like, oh, crap. I say, that was my celebration fly. I say, okay, let's do it.
That it's better to be on the ground wishing you were in the air than being in the air wishing you were on the ground.
Well, sometimes it happens, yes. Sometimes.
Oh, so look what I brought out.
Yeah, there it is. There you go. There's Big Poppy.
The Big Poppy.
And it's sealed, never been opened.
Yep. I got the box and one cigar.
Yep.
And then he signed my Madre Tierra box to John.
Nice.
And we got another one in there from Juana.
Yep.
Now, do you guys make your own boxes or do you have them made locally or?
we have a guy that's probably a couple kilometers away from our factory. We're actually going to, when we go down to on New Year's, we're going to talk to our brother about maybe asking him to move his facility inside our free zone. And
let me get John. Is the name Jonathan sounds familiar to you for making boxes?
Yeah.
Okay. It's another J. I just say it's another J.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know who he is then. He makes good boxes. He's very inexpensive. He's very good. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
that's him.
I don't know if I'm allowed or not allowed to say just one. I'm not saying the whole blend. Just one leaf in this tobacco. Can I say what it is? And can you tell me how you make it good? Well, this cigar, 100% it has San Vicente in it. How you guys made this being so consistent?
That you will have to, when you go down next time, you got to go talk to Ricky. Ricky
I know
controls all that stuff down there. I couldn't tell you how they do all the stuff in the factory. I haven't learned all that yet.
Normally, a cigar, it has change of flavors. Like a very bad saying in the United States is transitions, which I hate that word.
Yeah.
Okay. It's called change of flavors. This cigar didn't see a flavor whatsoever. Nothing from the beginning to the end. That if you want that, you might, like I put this example many times, you go to a restaurant and you have a steak. And if the first bite is good, you don't want the steak to change the flavor. You want the same flavor through.
Yep.
This cigar, and that's San Vicente in that cigar, is spot on.
Thank you. Thank you.
I gotta show
But if you know Ricky.
Oh yeah, I know Ricky.
Mr. Mantra.
Yeah. If you know Ricky, you need to talk to Ricky, and he can explain more to it, because as far as the production of the cigars and everything, I have no clue. I actually did a show with Dave Garofalo a couple months ago.
Yes, Randy, hold on that.
And excuse me.
No, I say for Randy, do not smother Sumatra at the broad leaf. Smother Havana. Do not do the Sumatra.
I rinsed my mouth out with rum.
Do not do the Sumatra at the broad leaf. Do the Havana.
Okay.
Yeah, you're saying.
Okay.
It's a reason why.
Right. You're probably right.
Well, I guess for a booking Home Depot tonight. Tell me what to do.
So I'll digress. This is
yes. That's the Habano.
That's the Habano Oscuro. Yes.
I want it to focus.
You got it.
The wrappers are beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's still not focusing like I want to.
You guys know that this guy is picky as hell. He's echoing, it's a little noise over here, a picture 100%. Well, relax, Randy, just relax.
I'm glad you're enjoying these. I appreciate, it's hard. It's hard in this. I have so many people come over with us and invite us to their places, especially when we're down in Dominican. Try our cigar. And, you kind of get let down. And I know everybody's proud of their stuff, or you wouldn't be in this business.
Yep.
And it's just hard to be good. It really is. And the only reason we're probably so good for what we do is because we grew the tobacco for almost 40 years before we produced the cigars. So, we took our time, and we just saw the writing on the wall. We're like, hey, we're selling to all these big companies, and we need to get into this business. So
kind of digress on that one question you asked, how I got involved with it, with John. When John and I, like you said, we hit it off, we were like brothers, before I know it, we were talking for over an hour, and I'm kind of a social butterfly anyway. But once you taste the product, it was a no-brainer for me. If you have a good product, you don't have to market it as much. It's going to sell itself. You just got to get it in the hands of the consumer. And so that's what John and I started doing, and that's when the company really started to take off exponentially, you know, as far as once we brought the cigars to the States. Like I said, when you have a good product, you know, and it's consistent, you're not going to have any issues. So for me, getting involved with John and Juana, it was I didn't even think twice of it. You know, it was something I wanted to do, you know, after I retired. I don't want to do it for a long time. I was just looking for the right opening, and John was gracious enough to let me in. And introduced me to his brother and Dominican and everything down there. And it's been a wonderful relationship, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Like I said, it's like family.
And we're not perfect. We're still learning, and we're open to discussion. But sometimes you get a lot of people, oh, you need to do this. Okay, I hear it from one person, and they want you to change your cigar for one person. If I heard it from 20 people, I might consider it, but one person doesn't change this.
Yeah, listen to this. I've been over 3 years in the industry, okay?
Okay.
And it's two things I hate when people say. You need or you have. Well, I do not need and I do not have to.
Yeah.
So when somebody tells you, you need to, say, well, you're my boss, you pay my bills.
I agree.
You pay my bill in the morning? No, right? So shut the fuck up.
I agree.
You
I
have
totally
to
agree.
say, no, I don't have to.
Yeah.
You do what you do, period. People like it, good. People don't like it, next.
Exactly. Yep.
I'm a broadleaf guy, but the Habano's got a great freaking aroma.
Well, you're welcome. You cannot go after the broadleaf with the Sumatra, buddy. You just cannot.
Am I safe-ish going from Sumatra to the broadleaf?
Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes.
Okay, because I'm cutting it. I'm gonna punch it. I'm kidding. Ish went off about punching a cigar. I threw out all my punches. I don't even own a punch.
Hey, so for everybody watching, I just want y'all to know, if y'all don't know this, we are 2 away from having 800 subscribers.
All right.
It would be great if we could pop that 800 tonight. Pop that next, getting closer to 1,000. Doesn't matter. We're never going to monetize, but it just, you know, it's
Give me a second. My mother, of course, she doesn't know that I'm doing this. She said, can you come and translate? She said, my mother only speaks Spanish. My wife only English. And the Google Translate is doing something weird for what I can see. But I'm able to do like this, but they will kill me. Both are like a... Now.
And he's going to be there for 3 months, huh?
God, yes. But I work 4 days out of the house straight in a week. So I will be only being with them for 3 days. I believe that's more than enough. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I believe that's more than enough. But
so guys, where is you're in Palm Beach?
Yeah, Royal Palm Beach. It's Palm Beach County and then Royal Palm Beach. West Palm Beach, Royal Palm Beach. Yeah.
How far are you from Miami?
Depends which part, about 75 to 80 miles.
Oh, okay. So pretty far. Okay.
Yeah, about
an hour and 15. Well, depends the time, you know.
So
it depends on the traffic. It could be 2 hours.
It could be 1 hour and 15.
You're near Juana's cousin pitches in West Palm.
Where he lives in West Palm.
Well, I don't know. He plays for the Astros, but he's in rehab right now because he just had Tommy John. But when he starts pitching in spring training and stuff, you like baseball?
Yeah.
I'll invite you, and we sit right behind home plate. We get Houston Astro tickets. I'll invite you to come to a game, and we can go watch him pitch.
You do that.
Yeah.
We hate the Astros.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Astros either, but when you got family there, it's different.
The good thing about my mother and my wife and my dog, 3 of them on the sliding door, is good thing because I know, so I need to go and refill anyways. So let me translate and come back. Give me a minute, guys.
There are some of the same tobaccos in this Habano that are not broken. I haven't figured it out yet, but it has got those nice. What's cool about it is it's got some of the nice flavors like the the broadleaf, but then yet it's still its own cigar. It still has its own, because especially got a little spice kicking up. Let's go to commercial. We'll be right.
Forged not with steel, but in fire and leaf. From the heart of the Dominican Republic comes a brand that brings the world together, one blend at a time. The Sulu, crafted with tobacco from 7 countries. A symphony of bold character and refined balance. The Banda, born from 8 countries. Layered with depth, strength, and complexity. And the Celebes, a Connecticut with a punch. Smooth, yet commanding. Each cigar, a story of craftsmanship, faith, and honor. Don't be basic! Be ironclad.
Be ironclad.
So now, you know what I'm going to have to do now? You guys are killing me. So now I got to go out and I got to buy ironclad.
Yeah.
And I got to buy some Cigar Clown, and I got to buy some BAM cigars.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
BAM cigars are awesome. I like BAM.
So before
Now, all 3 of you guys are from Dominican?
No. Clowns, we do stuff out of the DR and Nicaragua.
Okay.
Before Ish comes back, so this broadleaf is everything that I was hoping it was going to be. That pepper is there because Ish will tell me that Ish ruined it for me. I used to be able to tell the difference between the peppers in the cigar, and he sat on here one day and went through the whole thing that there is no pepper, but the pepper in here is just fantastic. It's there. It doesn't linger. It goes quick. I love it.
So me and Juana this coming year, we're going to go out and in late summer, we're going to go and see if we can get some property in Honduras. So we're going to add that too. We're trying to get all around. I actually got some tobacco coming out of Panama now, and that we're working with a guy out of Panama. So, and I guess out of Panama's Plasencia does some Panamanian tobacco, and I forget who the other guy is, but there's only supposed to be like 3 companies that are allowed to sell Panamanian tobacco, and one of them, the guy's working with me.
It's no más tabaco in Panama. That's why.
Yeah, they don't have no wrappers or nothing. So I got the cigars here. We're gonna change the wrappers out, and it's basically to use the name because nobody has a Panamanian cigar. So we're just using it for a marketing aspect.
Randy, even without my cheers, I see something about Dr. Pepper. Who put that comment? I'm gonna block you for my cell phone, text messages. I'm gonna block you for Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. No, because I don't have it. Or whatever. Hector, you and I, we done, my friend. Oh yes, done. I hate Dr. Pepper with passion.
Well, I don't believe you guys, but I got to get some rest. I got to wake up in a couple hours, so I'm going to call tonight. But I appreciate you having me on the show. John, I'll let you take over. I'm leaving you guys in good hands. Randy, it's pleasure to meet everyone. Yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Be safe and have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, Happy New Year. I hope to see you guys soon in person.
Hey, save a couple ducks for Juana because she knows she likes duck.
You got it. Hopefully I'll snag my limit again tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Good night,
Jake. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
Bye-bye. Get me in. Gentlemen, get me in. Okay.
I'm not going nowhere. I stay here whenever you guys want.
Be careful what you say.
Well, I can't go really late. I actually still got to go to the hospital when I'm done here.
Randy's been known to extend the time.
In the morning, when I start to go like this, it's time to go.
Well, we're still at 798. So if y'all haven't subscribed to the Cigar Dudes podcast YouTube, please do that now. I'd like to see it get at least 800. Been working
Really?
a while for
Was
that.
what?
I'm supposed to have a lot of my friends were supposed to be watching tonight, but
Well, there's some new people in here for sure.
But it was
yeah,
what?
there's a lot of my followers said they were gonna, watch tonight.
Yeah, it was like it. I think there's been 6
that
new
right?
ones so far, something like that. It's weird. Sometimes it'll grow 20 in an episode, and sometimes you'll get 1. Like it just
Yes,
depends.
easy. You're talking Viagra now, easy. He grow 20. He says, easy.
So you guys, how many times do you guys do this? Like once or twice a month, or what?
Every
Every
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Yeah,
And
but it
then
used to be, believe it or not, John, it used to be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays. And I said,
Oh.
heck, I said, I knew. I just got
Yeah.
knew it. Knew.
Yeah,
It was
it
a
gets,
lot.
now I get on. I only do the Instagram thing, but I get on like every night. I watch. I sit here at night and I watch hockey or basketball or something like that. And I'm like, wow, I can turn it on mute and I can sit here and talk to people. So, and my business is grown tremendously just off Instagram.
Yeah.
So,
Instagram is the
it's
best
amazing.
platform by far.
And the people I talk to people from, Spain. I talk to people from Turkey, all over the Middle East, and it's been interesting. You meet a lot of nice people.
Well, I've been seeing you going live a lot. I've popped in a few, but just don't really have. When I see you on, I don't have a lot of time, so I just kind of come in and out. But I'll make it next time I see you. I'll
Yeah.
pop in, hang out.
It gets crazy on here sometimes. We get pretty full. I don't have a kind of format like this, so I don't know how to do this stuff yet. I'm old school, so I'm slow baby steps. So I had an Instagram account for almost a year. I didn't even know it. Juana had it. I didn't even know what Instagram was. So
They're coming after you now, Ish. And that's Angel. That's Angel.
Angel.
Yeah.
Angel,
Angel's
you know,
a good
like,
friend of mine.
well, you see his eyes.
Now he's Saka's
Beautiful
best
eyes.
friend.
Right, Angel? Even Steve Saka says so. Let me put you down, brother. You see what I say? I don't say body, I say brody. Brother, body, all together, brody. It's a blend.
Yeah,
It's a blend of brody.
He's out of New Jersey. He's very knowledgeable on cigars.
We talk
Very
a lot.
nice guy. He knows a lot
I'll
of
tell you
people.
something. I'll tell you something. Angel, his partner, she has some balls, I'll tell you that much.
What did it say? Whoever wins the prize I don't win, get a Joe made cigar utensil. Just kidding, but I really want to win. Oh, what did he text you? What did Josephus tell you?
He's got his
don't know.
new dragon.
Oh, yeah,
He's got a what?
You got
a
a picture?
fork. It's a fork that he has.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw him posting those. Yeah.
Angel is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world.
Right now we
Angel
have 65 entries too.
He should know, but what Angel should know is that I have his address. And if he keep playing with Dr. Pepper, somebody at 2 o'clock in the morning is going to go, tuk, 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 tuk. We have a warrant for you.
Oh, you got to be careful because Angel's probably taking a picture of you right now, and he's going to do a video on you with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, he got me.
Well,
He's
you can
been
do
having
that.
beat up in every clown's commercial he's made.
He's a trip. He does some good stuff too.
He can do that.
Every
But
clown's
again,
commercial
2 o'clock in the morning,
and jump.
last week, so you know, John, last week we did the podcast, and I was out of camera, totally. Because I felt miserable into a chair, into whatever. I brought my nose, I have black eyes and everything. I said, oh my God. So I said, it's no way. Mostly for Randy, not for Angel. Randy will be just, he already did one meme of me just because I told him not to do so, and he did it. So
But that was not a real, that's AI. So it was, and I just showed a picture.
I know it's AI. Everything today is AI, but
I got a funny story about that. Remember I was telling you about my wife's cousin's a pitcher for the Astros, right? So his fastball is about 96, 97. And we went down to Mexico last year. He was pitching against Colorado. We flew to Mexico City to watch him pitch. And one of the followers from Houston, her and her husband came in, and she's wearing sunglasses in the hotel. And I'm like, why are you wearing sunglasses in the hotel? And she took them off, and she had a black eye. And I'm like, what happened to you? And my wife's cousin, the pitcher, his name's Ronell. She goes, don't play catch with Ronell. Well, he threw a ball, and she caught it, and the glove went back and hit her in the head because he threw it so hard. He wasn't used to playing catch with somebody simple. And he threw that ball so hard that it hit her and gave her a black eye.
Well, over here, Mr. John Aldi, he has the bright idea to say that my mother hit me with a hat or something. And everybody think now that my mother hit me. I say, well, no, she did not. I may or may not, the 9 bottles of wine I had that night, because I was celebrating, has something to do. May or may not, the ice in Spain, it was just ice. Ice. It was not road. It was nothing. It was just ice. Had something to do with it. And may or may not that I miscalculated the table that I'm supposed to put my hand and
oh gosh,
the chair, the table, the floor, and everywhere. Yeah, it was not good. But, oh well.
Now we went to Madrid probably like 3 months ago, and
nice.
And I used to fly over to Spain a lot, but I never went to Madrid. You know, I was in the military. I used to fly to the Torrejon, and we went to Madrid. We spent like 5 days there, and I gotta admit that was probably for me. And I've traveled everywhere in this world. It was one of the most cleanest countries or cities that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it was very beautiful, very well kept. Now, we did see a few homeless downtown and stuff, but you see that in every city. But the buildings were beautiful. There was no graffiti. The streets were clean. Everything was nice. Everybody, all the restaurant owners were, you know, because the smoking there is very hard to go into a lounge because you got to pay a daily fee and everything. But we were going to cafes, and they were breaking the ashtrays out, and they were like, oh, there's an American here. They're going to smoke, and they're going to buy drinks, and they're going to eat. They catered to us so much, and I really, really enjoyed Madrid. I really did.
I was in Barcelona in the late '80s, and Sitges is where we actually stayed, right down south of Barcelona. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, you were in Tarragona. It's the end of Barcelona. South, what is called Tarragona, is where you were over there. It's part of Barcelona.
We had an extra day, and we flew out of Barcelona, so we took the bullet train up to Barcelona.
Yeah,
that was so cool because I was thinking this train's going to be all wobbly and everything, and we were doing like 180 miles an hour, and it was like nothing. You couldn't hear nothing. It was nothing. So silent. It's
magnetic.
We ended up going up to. We stayed about 5 miles from Estonia.
Yes.
Yeah, we went up there, and we were in that area. Oh God, it was so beautiful up there. Yeah.
From Spain, you can go almost to every part in Europe on train. And what they have is magnets. So that's the rail over here. So when the train is just waiting, it's boom like this. When they take off, close, and it's just magnets, and they just
it was crazy.
Fly.
Yeah. It was crazy, and actually the train was more than the plane ticket. I could have flown Madrid to Barcelona cheaper than the train, but just to experience the train, we wanted to do it, and it was definitely worth it. It was fun. It was nice.
Have y'all noticed that it wasn't actually John's phone? It was Jake's phone for some reason.
Thank you.
Yeah, not even know it whatsoever. Yeah.
But you got a very beautiful country.
Thank you.
Yeah, very, very enjoyable, and we're going to be going back there a lot because we got business there now. So,
just let me know when.
Okay, cool.
I always consider fly.
You're always there too, huh? Yeah.
So I know a guy over there, you know.
I've heard that a couple times in the last month. But it's nice to know people, you know. It really is.
Absolutely is. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
You were right, Randy. This broadleaf is fantastic.
They're both good. So is this Habano. There's something similar, like I said earlier, but there's just a tiny bit similarity. There's totally different.
For these three cigars that they sent us, it should be the first one Sumatra, Habano, and broadleaf.
Yeah.
So for him being the Sumatra, I went to the broadleaf. It's 2 steps up. It's good. The Habano will be for tomorrow. That's perfect. The broadleaf is not a choice, but the Habano. Sumatra, you will put your ear lower.
Well, I'm gonna have to get you guys some of the candelas. I'm gonna have to send them back out to you, some candelas, and I'll send you a couple each because I want you to, you know, you can't judge one cigar sometimes.
No,
but the candela is kind of special to us right now, and I think you'll really enjoy it. I do.
No, but the one that we smoked before, the broadleaf, which I will not say. I know what is in it. I guarantee you I know. I will not say, but that's San Vicente. It was out of this world. It was very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I will not say the rest. And that's not for me to say.
Her brother and them do, you know, they come up with some good stuff, and we have a nice warehouse. We got a lot of age on our tobacco, and it's not like we're pulling something out of the fields. In 6 months, we're producing a cigar. You know, we got stuff 3, 4, 5 years, you know, aging. So,
hey, brother, I always know him. I'm making us liso. Is how we call him over there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, but it's liso. It's
Yep.
John, are you up for a while?
Yeah. What's up?
No, I meant Aldi. Sorry, not John. Aldi, are you up for a while?
3/4 of a cigar left.
No, I mean, but you're good for another cigar?
After this, probably not. No.
Okay. I knew you was gonna wimp out. But that's okay.
you see, Randy? Let's do this.
Don't try and kill me, Randy.
Well, no, I just didn't want to keep John. We're approaching that. We're getting close to that 2-hour mark, and it's whenever
you're not bothering me
I
none.
want to make sure.
I'm already getting text messages going, "Are you still fucking on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we're still on."
It's normal time right now, though. No, this is fun, man. John, you're an interesting guy.
Thank you.
I love your freaking story, man. Like, I love. It's like rooting for the underdog in a way, because like you're doing it. It's different. There's a lot of people that do it, to come as far as you have in such a short time,
I know,
is phenomenal.
Yeah, we're actually once the new factory opens next year, we're going to start doing like little tours, and Juana's probably going to not quit, but she's going to slow down at the salon, and we're going to have other people running it, and we're going to keep it. But what she's going to do is we're going to pick like 4 months for the growing cycle for the tobacco down in Dominican. And we're going to run tours down there. And her brother's got an 8-bedroom house up in the mountains. And we have access to that. So what we're going to do is bring people in and do the tours of the factory, go to La Aurora, go to LFD, go to the restaurants, go to the places at night, life and everything, and then stay up in the mountain house. And we're going to have everybody together. And we're going to do it at a price that is like 1/4 of what everybody else is charging going to Nicaragua or Honduras and stuff. So we're going to make a very inexpensive trip out of it where people can go down there and enjoy themselves and not break the bank.
Sweet. Have you checked out the TPA by chance, the Tobacco Products Association?
No, I haven't.
You should probably check into that.
What do they do?
Yeah.
Is that like PCA?
It's not even close.
Tell him kind of what it's about. Ish, just briefly tell him.
Okay. So you know, the TPA is Tobacco Products Association. What we do is almost like a club. It's not association. It's almost no money to get paid. For the brands, it's $200 a year. For the consumers or media, it's $50 a year, meaning 365 days. Not just you do in December and January you have to do it again. No, it's the whole year. And it's 10%. People can bitch about it. It's 10%. Well, but 10%, well, you gain 5, 6, 7, 10, 20 different brick and mortars that you didn't have before. At 10%, you're still making the 90%. You have a rep. Say that you pay 15%, it's 25%. You're still making 75%. So it's just to help people all over the world, whatever. We're in 18 countries, and it's like a tomorrow.
Are you part of that organization?
I'm the founder, one of the founders of the organization. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'll get with Juana if you can DM me your phone number. I'll get with Juana, and Juana can talk to you about it because yes, I'd be very interested in that. Very.
I'll get you his phone number.
I pay a lot of money for PCA, a lot.
Yeah. PC is $800. For me, it's $800. Yes, because I'm a factory.
I know.
For brands, it's like a $550 or $450, whatever. For media, come on. And you not even allow the consumer to go in.
Yep, I know.
For us, it's most about the consumer, because the consumer is who actually judge and buy.
And you guys do events all over the country too?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what we're more interested in, is we want to do events,
Well, it's a huge networking, because in that group we have a meeting. Of course, we won't have one until after the first of the year, but every Wednesday we have a meeting, and you got consumers, you got podcast people, you got media, you got brand owners, you've got factories, you got it all in there. Like everybody's in there, and everybody, and even just like a bunch of us just recently, it helped us a bunch of consumers, and it also helped a bunch of brand owners and stuff get their tobacconist license. The first step.
I don't get nothing out of PCA.
Well,
yeah, right.
You or me, I've been in PCA for how many years? 10, 12, 15 years. And I say no more. And I'm going no more.
Yeah. I would be very interested in that. Very interested. So you send me your info, and if I don't get it, I'll get it from these guys, and then you can.
Aldi will send you.
We'll get it all set up.
Aldi has your info, so he can send you my info.
Okay,
right.
Perfect. Yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah.
I'll do it right now, because I will forget.
Okay. You're like me.
Okay, Randy. I mean Aldi.
I love giving out Ish's phone number.
Somebody said TPA is going to be in Vegas when?
TPA will be in Vegas.
Next
It will be in Vegas for the
27.
TPE. We're over there. We're going to be in many places. We're aiming for 4 to 5 events a year, no matter what. Just the TPA events.
So you know 8 Cigar Lounge out in Vegas? Yeah, we just got approved in there. We're going to have our cigars in there, and Juana's doing the rolling event on the 24th.
Good for you. That's a great lounge.
Nice.
Yeah. And then there's another lounge there too. I don't remember the name. Tom Jersey to Vegas. If he's still on, he can tell you what it is. But we're in another event on Friday night. We're doing a cut and light or a rolling event.
If I'm not mistaken, they are 2 brothers, and they from Iranian. They Iranian brothers.
Helios, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited about it. It's going to be a big event. We're actually doing the 8 event is we're actually doing the whole event into charity, and we're donating all the proceeds to I'm throwing a blank right now. It's going to, I forget. It's one of the hospitals for children or something like that. I can't remember the name of it right now. But we're donating all the money to charity.
Triple Crown. Oh, Triple Crown. Okay.
Oh, Triple Crown's the other one. Yeah. So Tom's still on here. Yeah.
Yeah. Helios and the other really cool lounge is Tap and Ash.
St. Jude's Ranch. Okay.
You said St. Jude's Ranch, y'all.
St. Jude's. There you go. Yeah. So it's a big deal for us, and for the exposure and getting out there, and we're just we're trying to do our part.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I've never been there, so we're kind of excited. You know, I got a lot of ground to cover this year, and
You will.
yeah, we're actually going to Memphis in probably sometime in January. We're hooked up with a guy that's a big into the blind people, and he's blind, and he smokes cigars heavily. He actually is in the hemp business also, but we're going to do an event, and Juana's actually going to teach the blind how to roll cigars. They're actually going to roll their own cigars.
Now that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be something unique, something different.
Yeah.
And they're actually going to roll it, and they're going to actually get to smoke their own cigar. So kind of unique, something different. We like the different things. We like doing things different. So we're trying to change the industry a little bit, not everything, but just make it our own, unique.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually our company name. Our LLC is called Be Unique.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
John, I sent you in the TPA website.
Okay, perfect.
All right, we are at 65 entries and at that 2-hour mark, so we should go ahead and do the first drawing for the Madre Tierra drawing. And if y'all haven't put hashtag Madre Tierra Cigars, it is at the bottom. I think I spelt it right. So make sure you put that in if you haven't put it in, and we're going to go to commercial, and then after that we will set up for the drawing. Be right back.
Born from the Brotherhood of Service, Hayes Gray Cigars honors the veteran's spirit, strength, loyalty, and heritage rolled into every leaf. We're more than cigars, we're a community. From our mobile lounge to our blends sold in lounges nationwide, Hayes Gray brings the camaraderie, the flavor, and the fire wherever you are. Hayes Gray Cigars, strength rolled in every leaf.
I got to tell you one thing. Your commercials are freaking phenomenal.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't make the last one.
All of them have been. Now I'm jealous. I'm going to have to tell Juana we got to step up our game a little bit.
We know a guy. All right. So y'all know how this goes. We'll roll 5 times. The 5th time will be the winner because it clears the cache. And if you must be present to win, as soon as you see your name on the 5th one, we'll make sure you know that's the one, and click I'm here or comment I'm here so we know that you're here. And let's go ahead and start. This is the first clearing, and we'll do 4 clearings, and on the 5th one it'll be the real drawing. That's 1. This is 2.
Oh, that fucking Rob.
All right, this is number 3.
That's pretty cool how you guys do this.
This is number 4, and the next drawing then will be the winner. All right, here we go. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Your name stay in there, Wigwag, so don't pop out. You got to be present to win. Go ahead and look at there. He said, "Dang it!" And he won it. Yeah. But still, type in you're here, so we don't. So nobody says it's rigged. Let us know you're here.
Wigwag workshop.
That was fast, man.
I'm here. Great.
That was awesome. It's been great because a lot of times they're here right at the beginning, and I mean they're. Are y'all still here?
Yeah.
Something's going on with my computer. Hold on, let me see.
Wigwag, make sure you hit up Cigar Dudes or Ironclad or me or whatever, and get us your information. I'll get it to John.
And I'll get it out in the mail on, if I don't get it out Friday, it'll be Monday. Being the holiday, probably Monday.
Yep.
And you said they could.
If they tell me their palate, I'll send the cigars accordingly.
Okay,
Don't
cool,
don't worry about it. After the holidays, nobody's gonna, you don't want the cigars to be stuck in the mail or whatever.
No, I don't want them sitting all weekend. Yeah, I'm totally against all that. and it will be coming FedEx, not post office.
¿Estás para la cama ya?
Oh, that'll be quicker probably.
¿No le llamaron? Nada.
So now.
Será mañana, me imagino.
Now what I'm doing is
Dale.
resetting it, and this will be the new hashtag Haze Gray. So let me, and while I'm setting this up, you can see what your next package will be.
That's pretty cool.
Let me, shoot, yours is pretty cool too, my friend.
Oh, I know. I didn't have a nice picture like that. I'm learning. Next time I got to send a nice, beautiful picture like that.
It'll help. Well, this is actually the first time I've done that. We usually hold up a picture, and it doesn't do as best, like that. Usually it's like it's a 5-pack. They sponsor, so. Oh, let me see how to get out of here. Okay, here we go. I haven't quite got this thing down where I can go like do one click at a time. So there's already 15 entries in there now. So let's see here. I guess this is Tom, one of your reps. He says, I'm down to 6 bundles of Madre Tierra.
But I can't read it. It's so small.
Oh, you can't read it? Oh.
My screen, I need to get my iPad hooked up, and I got a friend working on it right now.
Yeah, it's much better even on a computer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I can't smoke inside, so.
I got you. No, that's okay. He said, I'm down to 6 bundles of Madre Tierra. So next, I'll start reading them out if you didn't. I didn't realize.
I can see where that would be a problem.
I got about 30,000 in here.
Madre Tierra is so fire. Yeah, I'm a fan. I can tell you that. I am definitely a fan.
From all of you guys, and you guys are all cigar owners, and I appreciate your comments.
Oh yeah, it's
you said it's not about me, it's not about Randy, it's not about Ish, it's about us.
Yes, it is
community. Yep. And that's important. You know what I mean? I love the stuff that I rep and that I own. I love smoking it, but I love trying everything I possibly can. You're missing out if you're just smoking your own cigars.
I know.
You can't stay fluid. You can't be in the game if you're just smoking your stuff.
Yep, totally agree.
You got to know what everybody else is doing.
That's why I'm trying to open my palate up a little bit more, because I was pretty on me only, and now I'm learning, to smoke other things. I have to try other things. My
only thing, I don't enjoy Connecticut. They got to be pretty special.
Me too.
So to me, they all kind of taste. They all have that same flavor profile, and it's got to be something different. It's got to be a very different Connecticut that I'm gonna smoke.
I think Tom's saying if you're west of the Mississippi, call me, John. I think he's talking to Alden, or is he talking to John?
Yeah, he's young. But the thing is, he always says west of the Mississippi, but he starts talking to people over here on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So we've changed it to north of the equator.
I can say 2 things about your cigars so far that I mean, take all the flavors and the way they look, which is already phenomenal. But the 2 best things of any cigar, even before the flavor to me, is the draw, which is phenomenal in this thing. It's got the right resistance and the smoke output, just full of chewy smoke. And I love that. I hate smoking a cigar when you get, and it's more typical in a bigger, ring gauge, but it just, I like that.
When you puff on a cigar and you blow it out and you got a little bit of smoke coming out of your mouth.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy too.
Construction. That's the most important thing. I don't care what it tastes like. The construction's not there. It could be the best cigar, but if it's got shit construction, forget it. The construction on these are fantastic. The ash is perfect. The burn is perfect.
Thank you very much.
And then you add all the other stuff in there, which makes it
yeah.
even better. Yeah, but that is what's the biggest ring gauge you do have? I think these are 52s you sent us.
Well, the right now she's got the ones being made, and we're going down there to see them. They're the 56 ring gauge. We are going to do some 60s. It's just everything in baby steps, because it's just it's a lot on us. You know, every time we change something, I got to buy new boxes, new this, new cellophane, new rings, new.
John, you're talking about baby steps, but yet look at what you've done in 3 years.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's not baby steps, but I mean,
we're going to do the 60 gauges. That's going to be the biggest we go, and I'm okay with that. The 56s I think are going to be really cool. So and they're 6.5 inches long. So
I just want Tom says I just want every state for Team Madre Tierra.
Yeah, that's our goal. We want to be in every. I always tease now. I say we're going to be in 49 states. We're not counting California because they got all this crap going on January 1st.
That's what I was just fixing to say. And
are you here in South? You're not in South Carolina yet, are you?
No, but that Jake's cousin is, I don't know if it's South Carolina or North Carolina, that he owns 10 cigar lounges.
That was North, he said.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a guy here.
Okay.
I'll hit you up.
Did you say you repped?
Yeah. Yep.
Call me. I'm interested.
I am capped.
You're capped?
Yeah. I can't think of anything else.
Well, that's fine. But you could hook me up with somebody, that'd be great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll be there. I'm probably gonna bring him to Habano tomorrow.
Okay.
Charles said, "F California, they can stick it."
Yeah, they got issues not only on cigars, they got issues on everything.
But isn't it still? Hey, brother Chris on Instagram, you gotta put hashtag in Facebook, X, Rumble, or YouTube. Read the comment I pinned.
You know what that is, right?
Yeah, over there in the UK. It's probably 5 o'clock or what is it, 3 o'clock in the morning for him. He's
right now working is what it will be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's 5 hours ahead, right?
For us, yes.
We've already got 53 entries.
Wow, nice.
Appreciate everybody hanging out, man.
But it's 61 people watching. Why you didn't put the entrance? I don't know.
Dang it, I just ashed on myself.
Randy, as much as I'm loving this broadleaf, that Sumatra was the banger.
Yeah.
I can't wait. You're gonna smoke it and text me immediately. You're like, dude, you're right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I appreciate all three of you guys' comments tonight. You guys have been phenomenal.
Absolutely, yes.
You guys have. And like I said, a lot of people want to be good, and it's hard.
And we're spoiled with, especially with Ish, with the stuff that he puts out and the crazy exotic tobacco that he uses. We're so used to the flavor changes and everything. Even as you don't have to have all that to have a great cigar. I love it, but to have a cigar that is the consistency throughout the cigar, the quality of the roll of it, and everything about it, it's a good cigar. It's a very good cigar.
Thank you.
And not to mention the price point.
Yeah,
that's where you come in, where new smokers or people that don't really know a lot about cigars, or they don't get off to the flavors. They just want to smoke a good cigar or whatever, and that's something I think people would. That's how they can get into it. And
that's where we're going to kill it in this new place out there, eight Cigar Lounge. They're high end, and Tom's got it set up with them with the price point and stuff and everything. And the owners are sitting there talking to them. And they're like, "Wow, you know what? such a good cigar, look at the people that we can bring in now that can't afford that $80, $90, $100 cigar. And now they can come in on your cigar and we can get them into our club and they can come in and buy more product and they can buy more drinks and they can get a whole nother volume of people coming in. So it's great for the owners too, because they're going to use us to increase their volume.
We're finding out here, especially in South Carolina, if I can't come in 12 and under on a cigar, they don't move. They're not spending that money on a cigar. You come in at a sub 10 or that $11, $12 cigar in a Toro, you'll sell that all day.
And see, if I got 10 lines, if somebody would come in and said, "Hey, I want to carry all 10 of your lines," I can move a little and get it down to that point.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
So, I work with anything. So
Tom
I know
said,
the owner.
Tom says, John, tell them about the Madre Tierra blended Jersey to Vegas charity cigars.
Tell them what?
He says, "But you're rep, right?"
he's a rep, but he's like a really good friend too.
Tell them about the Madre.
Tell him to get on here. I mean, it's your show. I'm sorry.
No, I'm all for it.
If you, Tom would love to get on here and talk. He's a good talker.
You got his stuff, Aldi?
No, tell him to hit me up on Instagram. I'll send him the link.
Yeah.
Jersey, just hit me up on IG, and I'll send you the link.
Yeah, let him get on here. Sometimes I talk and I mess things up and.
No, I know you said like.
He's a real good guy. He's a manager for a Ford dealership for a service department, and he knows a lot of people. He's the Ford dealership he works for is in the top 30 in the United States, and so he knows a lot of people out there, and he's a good guy. And
well, don't sell yourself short, John. I mean, I know you said you're fairly new to getting on podcasts or whatever, but bro, you've nailed it tonight, and you've been a joy to talk to. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank
because
you.
Don't think you don't know. You know a crap ton about your line, especially.
Well, I study a lot. I get on the internet. I get on Google almost every day. I read something. I remember when we first got our cigars 3 years ago. All we had was the San Andreas. And what happened was a friend of mine had a cruise line for charity for dialysis for children. And we went out and did the event. I sold 200 cigars that night. But I was calling her brother every 5 minutes down in Dominican because they were asking me questions like, what's the filler? What's the binder? I had no freaking clue what a filler or binder was. I just thought it was a cigar.
Right.
And I think I spent $350 on phone calls that night.
From a cruise, yeah.
So I probably didn't make any money that night, but after that night I was like so embarrassed that I was like, I got to really get on here and start learning about cigars. And sometimes I talk to people and they're like, I can't believe you've only been smoking for 3 years. You seem like you've been smoking for 30.
Well, it shows.
Everything
you've done shows how passionate. It's all about how that shines through.
I love this thing, and I praise Juana. Juana has just been a blessing. If it wasn't for her and the social media, and her little Instagram commercials and all that stuff, everything, we wouldn't be anywhere. She really puts a lot of work into it, and she loves it. She loves getting on and doing things. And I always got on her butt before about taking pictures and doing this and doing that. And now I've realized, you know what, I need to keep my mouth shut because she's using all this stuff. So, and it's for a good cause, we're showing people, a lot of times, a lot of big cigar companies, they go out and they do things and their reps talk for them or their brokers talk for them. We don't do that. You call the number on the card. Guess who you're going to get? Me.
Yeah.
We actually PBR PBR, we were doing an event down in Miami at the Dolphin Mall. It's a Professional Bull Riders Association. And we do a veteran event every first Friday of the month. And we give away cigars to veterans. And we drive all the way down to Miami, 4.5 hours down. We spend 3 hours there with them, and we drive 4.5 hours back, same day. And so they had all their clout there, their big managers and stuff, and they said, well,
I'm listening. I'm just showing Tom what it is.
So they sat there and said, we want to put cigars in our lounges. And they got like 22, 23 PBRs around the country. So they invited 15 companies. So what they did is they worked their way down through 15 companies over a month, smoking them and talking to them and everything. And they come down to 2. And it was us and Oliva. And they called me and they said, you're going to be down here Friday because we're going to announce the winner. And we said, yeah, we'll be there. So we got down there, and the guy come walking out with a bottle of Johnny Walker Black, and that's what I drink. And I was like, Juana, we won. And he goes, yeah, you did. You won. And he goes, the reason you won is because your customer service. We call and we talk to John. We call the next time, we talk to John. We call the next time, we talk to John. When we call some of these other companies, we talk to John, Mary, Tim. You know, they talk to so many people, and they got to explain the whole story over again. And they're like, sometimes it gets frustrating. So we try to keep everything in house. Me and Juana, you know, and we do all the talking. We don't farm it out to anybody. We want to be the contact. We might get like Tom repping for us and everything, but you got any technical questions, you're gonna call me. So,
Tom, did he find it?
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, got it. Okay. Greg says Juana's the boss. I guess so. She's
Greg's out of California. He's hating life. He's only got one more week of cigars.
Let me tell you something. I just came from the inside the house to translate from my mother to my wife to my whatever. And I came over here. And the first comment I saw it was the Real Smoke podcast, talking about transitions and Dr. Pepper.
Enjoy the flavor transitions with a great Dr. Pepper. Love
That's literally everything Fish hates.
You better love me.
You're not going to live that one down.
No.
So, John, what's your favorite go-to pairing with your cigars?
My favorite is the Sumatra with Francelica.
Okay.
Well,
blows my mind away. I get that almond taste in my mouth and that Francelica, and that Sumatra cigar just kills me. I could drink a whole bottle and smoke 5 cigars. That just blows my mind away. So it's something different, but I really enjoy it. It tastes really good with the cigar. It does. How you doing, Tom?
I'm good. I'm
going to give you your 5 minutes of fame here.
Yeah, I'm good. Didn't mean to crash the party, but
no, you're fine. I asked to invite them, and they said yes. So I appreciate them. It's their format, so.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a little support. You do a great job as far as every time I've seen you interview. It was very interesting and awesome. Keeps me entertained.
Thank you.
But yeah, so what I wanted to talk about was some people don't know, but most of you don't know, but my son passed away last May. So part of didn't mean to dampen the mood, but so I got cigars for the story for me is that after all the trauma, I guess is what you could say, I found cigars as an avenue to take some of that, there's a ritual to cutting the cigar, lighting the cigar, knowing what you want, knowing the flavors. And so it kind of took the noise out of my head from everything we had been through. My son would have been 29. So at first I was like, hey, John, I want to make a cigar and I want to put a cigar band on it and I want to dedicate that to my son. But my son wasn't a smoker, didn't drink. So I'm thinking, are you doing this for you or are you doing this for him? So what I found was cigars as an avenue not only to make me feel good, but it was an avenue to give back to charity and take care of kids. And I knew my son would be proud of that. So I said to John, John, send me out some cigars and I'll try them and we'll see. We'll kind of see what I like, see if I like them. And I thought maybe I'd like one or two. And I'd pick one and throw a label on it and go that direction. But it turned out where they all were amazing. There were a few, like I'm more of a medium to full smoker, where I relived the Connecticut and now I can't put them down. Actually, I got one right here and I'm smoking the Sumatra. And the creaminess is on point. So now I'm a big fan of pretty much all 10 lines and then some. Even the Fuma is amazing. That being said, we're blending a cigar. We're going to have a Jersey to Vegas label by Madre Tierra. And all the proceeds are going to go to local charities to help kids. We're doing St. Jude's Ranch, which is basically the 8 Cigar Lounge. We're doing on the 24th of January. And all the proceeds are going to go to them. Then we'll do others. There's serving our kids, and there's we donated boxes of Madre Tierra to Cops for Kids, where Metro Police Department and a bunch of other businesses had a big golf tournament, and we raffled off and made a lot of money. Tell
them what we made. I'm proud of that. I mean, we did 10 boxes, and I lasered the box with the logos from the organization, from the police department and their the foundation. And tell them how much we made on the 2 boxes.
We made what was it, $1,000 on just two 10 boxes.
On 2 10 boxes.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I have a couple thousand in donations, and we really haven't even started advertising the 8 Lounge. If it turns out like I think it's going to, we'll make tens of thousands of dollars for this organization. So that's my way of giving back. I love these cigars. I believe wholeheartedly in them. John said, well, you could rep other lines. I'm like, I don't want to rep other lines, I believe in John and Juana. I believe in the cigars, and I'm passionate about what I do. So
I try to get him to do somebody locally out there that he could be affiliated with there, and he's like, no, I don't want to. I want to use you.
Yeah, I do. I'm all about the company. It's a young company, and I want to play a big part in it. So I get a little passionate and excited. So sorry if I blew up your comment section and
it's all right.
bullied my way in, but
put me in, Coach. Put me in.
Right? Yeah, that's exactly. I was like, put me in, brother. But John's an amazing guy to be associated with. I couldn't be more proud of the lines that I represent, and I'm really excited to see our future. And if there's a cigar lounge that needs Madre Tierra, I don't care where it is, as long as we get it and we get in all the states and we make it happen. I'm about the team, I run a team in a large dealership in Vegas. We're quite proud. We win lots of accolades every year, and I'm learning a lot. And I've learned a lot over the years as far as marketing and sales and things like that. So I'm excited for the future.
Not to get off the subject, but we just have one of the guys that's in our Instagram. His brother just passed away, and it really hit him hard. And I wanted to go up to the funeral, but I had too much stuff going on. So just out of a whim, I got his picture off Instagram, and I made a silhouette, and I made a label, a ring, and I just printed them out of paper, but I used a little bit thicker stock paper, and I made some cigars and his favorite cigar. And I sent 10 cigars in a box, and I put his brother's picture on the front of the box and everything. and I sent it up for the funeral so that they could smoke a cigar in his brother's honor. Oh my God, you would have thought I hit the lottery.
Yeah,
The guy was so appreciative of me doing that.
But
I did it out of the goodness of my heart.
Yeah, that hits the community right there. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and it just went so far, that it's not about money. It's about being friends and helping people in their time of need.
Yep.
Right now, I'm in the time of need. My father's on his deathbed right now, and it's hard, and it's my turn. So I'm gonna find out who supports me now. So yeah.
John's doing it for all the right reasons. And I don't want to work with or for people who aren't about other people. Everything I do, the fact that he's blessing me enough, we talk about going to the Dominican Republic, late February sometime. We got to get a date set, but that's where I want to take part in with John and Juana to develop 2 lines. With the Jersey to Vegas label and Madre Tierra mixed in. I have a design team working on them now that I've been blessed to have connections to somebody who has access to a sign company that is helping. And let me just say this, not only John's got the biggest heart in the world, but the cigar community as a whole, just opened up their arms and brought me in and showed more love than I think any other community in my life that I've been through. I'm 60 years old, it's like I've been around the block, and to receive that kind of acceptance and love is just just overwhelming at times.
I just committed a foul. Make sure you have 2 glasses. In case you ash in your one glass with your drink of choice, make sure you have another one so you can refill.
I was there when he did that and drank it anyway. And boy, was he pissed. He ashed right into the wine and he drank it afterwards and was like, "What did I do?" It was horrible.
I would say just drink it. I mean, it's got alcohol and it was on fire, so how much germs could really be in there?
Right.
So what we did is I sat there and I told Tom, I said, "Hey, we're going to come out in February or January. We're going to come out and crash your house, and we're going to smoke some cigars and meet you and do some stuff." That's how we started. And now we got about 15 people coming. They're all coming out to Vegas to support Madre Tierra, to support Tom, and they're coming to the event and they're gonna donate their time and help us do the sales and help do all the things that come with the cut and light and everything to help Tom with the charity with his son. And these guys are coming from New York, California, Arizona, Texas, all different places. It's pretty
Florida.
Cool. Yeah, Florida. Me. Yeah. 3, and actually 2 of my friends that don't even know Tom, they're coming out to help.
And that's what it's about, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Angel says, "John, I've told you my thoughts and prayers are headed your way. Tom, we support you as well, especially you're from my hood."
Yeah.
From
Angel's
Jersey.
from right around Jersey, where I've spent a majority of my life, probably 50 of my 60.
The dirty Jersey?
Dirty Jersey. Dirty South Jersey.
You guys know Angel. Angel's a card. Angel likes to cut up and make videos and stuff and bust everybody's chops. But
yeah, I'm waiting to meet him first so I can fight him.
When you sit down and something happens or somebody's in distress, he's very humble to them. He is. So he's a good guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna fight it over here though.
We got a great group of people, like a core group. Everybody's very supportive and helps each other. So I'm proud. I'm proud to be part of it. Feel blessed.
Get your ends up. You missed the first one, but we got a second one coming.
Oh, yeah, your other drawing.
Mm-hmm. We just heard why this is a great community. I'm toasting to all the ones we lost. Cheers. Heading in to spend time with the fam. Hi, brother. Merry Christmas. It says Angel has been hard on Aldi lately. Why?
Have you been on here the whole time, Tom?
Yeah.
So Ish here is friends with Juana's brother.
Yeah, I heard that.
Can you? I mean, Jesus Christ! Every time we turn around and we go somewhere, Juana knows somebody. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
He knows who's down the street making boxes and everything else.
Yes, the same guy.
That's why I was like, Ish knows too much. I'm gonna have to call him.
I don't know much. Yes,
I probably met him and didn't even know it.
Oh, you would not forget that moment.
No, you won't.
We had a talk one time. The three of us were talking, and we were talking about bringing in a fourth person. I said, "Man, there's a lot of big personalities on here. Maybe it should just be the three of us."
There you go.
And you know, one thing, and maybe you fellas as well can contest to this. Every Madre Tierra I smoke, I've never had an issue with draw or construction or burn. They're just excellent cigars.
They're good. Yeah.
My favorite part is they're Dominican.
Yeah.
The ones I got. I love
These
it.
are all Dominican cigar owners, so except for one has a Dominican and Nicaraguan.
I think we're already up to 65 entries. Holy cow.
Nice.
I think I'm 60 of them.
You can't win your own lottery.
Gray, so I was like, all right, I'm in on this one.
Oh, yeah, that other one. Yeah, that's good. I'd like to get in on that, too. But
have you not had Haze Gray yet?
I didn't get.
No.
Haze Gray makes some killer smokes.
Yeah, I'm going. We just opened up a Cigar International. Just opened 2 days ago. So I'm going to go up there Friday. So I don't know if you guys' cigars are in there.
No,
but
not in CI, no.
I'm not.
But I got to get your guys' cigars. However way I got to get them. I'm more than welcome to fork out some money to get some samples from you guys because I need to try them. But you know my palate's kind of heavy, so no Connecticut's.
We got you. Don't worry about it. We got you.
Yeah, because I'm going to send you some Candelas.
You're close enough to Ish that you drive over there and sit on that back porch with him one night, and he'll roll you something that'll knock. You'll be like, yeah.
I've heard stories about his rolling, so yeah, I've heard that he's quite a person to spend some time and make things right.
It's the blending that will knock your socks off.
Yeah, I've heard the stories.
Yep. Al, you are absolutely right. That brotherhood is no joke. That brotherhood would be right up your alley, John. It is full bodied.
Yeah, Al's a good guy. Al, if you guys know Al rated. He gave me out of his top 10 this year. I was number 5 and number 9.
Yep, I saw that.
And then Raul tonight did his. I didn't get the numbers because I had to get off to come on with your guys' show, but he had his top 10 list, and I had 2 in the top 5.
Nice.
Yeah, so I know it's not Cigar International not Cigar Aficionado and stuff like that, but
who cares?
These are the people I want to be with.
I would rather get the big one. No,
they get carried away. They're too big of stuff. I want the mom and pop stuff and the people that are gonna smoke my cigar. I want to know.
Look, John, it's very easy. When you go to Cigar Aficionado or whatever, it's who pays the more money to be in the magazine.
I agree. Totally agree.
100,000, 200,000, you're number 1. Could be the worst cigar ever made by far, but it will be number 1.
I totally agree.
And you notice, for some reason, every year, for the past cigar festivals were 19, whatever, 37, whatever it is. It's always a Cuban cigar that we know allowed to happen in the United States, always win, and then put everyone else.
Yeah.
Come on. Give me a break.
Same thing this year. Same thing.
Yeah.
There was two or three
It was
Cuban
Cuban number one.
I was stunned that Tatuaje came in at number 3.
Yeah, I didn't know if I should say anything about that.
Well, I believe I raised my hands.
Yeah, it is. But it was nice to see. It was nice to see some of the more boutiques actually hitting that list. Tego and Tatuaje. It was nice seeing them on there.
Well, but they're not boutique anymore. So those guys are big producers. It's not boutique anymore.
But you know what?
They got deep pockets.
John said it before when you were talking with Rocky. Rocky was talking about selling out of his trunk. They all had to start somewhere. They all had to start where we're at. They all started there. They don't just dove in and became that legacy, that heritage. They all, even Padron and the big guys, they all started somewhere where they were very small.
Yeah.
And I think it gets to a point where your cigar gets so much attention that they don't have a choice but to put you somewhere on there.
Right.
Otherwise, it doesn't look legit.
Hmm?
True.
But cigars are like everything else, like a Home Depot. They start 2 brothers and a cousin in the garage, buying things, selling things. Look now, Home Depot. It's all of the United States. Lowe's, the cousins of the same people from Home Depot. What a coincidence, you know. So he's a, you got to start in somewhere for sure. And the only thing it's not I don't like or dislike is what we call legacy. And I've been saying this for years and years and years. Legacy cigars is 3 or 4 brands. Everyone else is no legacy. Legacy is grandfather to the father to the son, and so on and so on and so forth. It's only 3 or 4. That's it. You have what? Platencia, you have Padron, you have Fuente, and who else? That's it.
Really? So
Agree. Agree.
Real quick, Eddie from Cigar Bro just said that they have the Cigar Bro Pro is coming out January 26th. January 2026. Now you're gonna. I'm just trying to show you. So it looks a lot like. Let me put it on here. It looks a lot like the black one, right?
Yep.
But it has the flip out V cutter, and it has everything with a much more improved lighter on it. But it also has a straight cutter on the backside.
That's nice.
So it's a straight cutter and a V cutter. And
wrong glass.
That's gonna be freaking.
So I did a big cut, straight cut. Yeah. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy.
Got this. Yeah, man. I'm excited about that being one of our sponsors. That means
nice.
That's gonna be great.
We got to talk to Chris about getting sponsored, him sponsoring us. So we can get some more of these, the Valor cutters out there.
These are the bomb if y'all haven't got one. Valor cigar accessories.
I'm a top end, so yes, I will not block that guy. And I'll block him. That's it.
Tell us how you really feel.
Oh, that's never an issue. That's never an issue.
What did he say? I want to thank Tony says I want to thank Cigar Dudes for doing this. I've purchased a lot of different boutique cigars and I appreciate it. Seeing this takes time to put together. You're welcome.
Absolutely.
What did he say? The Haze Gray? Oh, the new one.
Oh yeah, he is not joking. That is a monster.
The Haze Gray's got a new one coming on the 13th.
Well, I'll tell you something, guys. Haze Gray is right now signed 4:52 p.m. in Houston, in Miami. Just waiting for clearance because which changed the blockers or whatever, blah blah, because the insurance purpose or whatever. So as soon as they tell me it's golden, I will go and get it. Like that. The over here already.
That makes sense. Greg, that's all we are about.
I'm just trying to catch up on the friggin'
Yeah, I gotta get an
time,
iPad because I can't read that small. Jeez, woo.
You don't? Are you in trifocals yet? I'm in bifocals still.
I'm in cheaters, but
Same. I can't see shit without them.
Cheaters.
yeah. My one of my best friends is an optometrist, and he used to be a flight surgeon for the Navy. And I went there and did my eye exam and to get a prescription. He's like, "See my glasses?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "They're cheaters." He goes, "Don't waste your money." He goes, "Buy the cheaters." He goes, "They're just as good."
I got one in every room.
Yeah, I got boxes of them. Because you can get 5 of them for like $14 on Amazon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and when they get out of shape, I just throw them away and get another one.
I knew it was
It got
bad.
to a point I couldn't cheat anymore.
I knew it was bad when I had to change the font size on my phone because I can't see shit in the morning.
And when it hit, for me, I was doing a lottery ticket. And one day I was just scratching a lottery ticket and I was like, I can't read the fucking numbers. And it happened like in one day. It just went from perfect vision to boom. And, because I had perfect vision because I used to fly. And boy, my God, when I had to wear glasses, it killed me.
I had LASIK done years ago, and it worked for forever. But they said eventually your close-up vision is going to go. And they were right.
Yeah.
Right.
I haven't done that yet, but I was thinking about it.
All right. Well, we got 70 entries, and we're approaching that 3-hour mark, Aldi. So we'll get the drawing done, and we'll get everybody out of here and put this thing up here.
That's cool. I don't think I'm going to the hospital tonight.
Well,
my dad's sleeping. I'll go there first thing in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah, right. There's nothing I can do. I'm not going to go there and wake him up anyways.
Nah, for what?
Yeah.
Well, because it's a new drawing, because I reset it, we're gonna do it 5 times again, and on the 5th time will be the winner.
That's pretty cool how you guys do this.
So here we go. We're gonna do the first the first spin.
Utah.
All right, that's the first one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4.
Oh, Colleen.
Let's have Wigwag won it a while ago. His came in. Now this is the one. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows who will be the winner. Who will it be?
I'm here.
Look at that. Angel.
No way.
Angel with the bed. Angel with the bed.
Angel wins everything.
He wins everything.
He does.
You got to be here, Angel. Let us know you're here. I think he left. We can draw again.
That's
I'm here. Royal.
That's crazy. Oh my God.
I was just getting ready to show. I just took a screenshot of it to fucking send them.
Is there anything Angel
wins
does
all the time?
Everybody says rigged.
Right? I'm telling you.
Him and Albert.
Anybody who knows Angel knows that every time he's in one of these things, he wins.
It does seem like that, and that's why we do the 5 spins, because like there was a lot of the same people winning all the time. But I mean, if you think about it, you're in all when you're hanging out and you're interacting in all of the different ones, you're bound to win.
I don't know who made Angel in person. I did. Okay, and this guy, he deserved to win. He spent no 100, 200, 300, hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in Iowa City a few weeks ago. Okay, on the 7th of December. So he's the guy buying. If he wins, I don't care.
Yeah.
I care for the people that always win and they don't pay 1 penny for a cigar.
Hey, you think we got long filler in here or what? The cone on
Do you
that
see
is
that?
crazy.
But it's a little.
Mashville.
But Angel is everywhere.
True story.
Hey,
That's
not
something
to
really-
get off the subject, but I was talking to a guy when I first got on Instagram, when I first met him, and he might be on here tonight. I don't know.
Dude,
I'm not gonna say his name, but he was like, I went to PCA, and we got the cheapest ticket, got the cheapest hotel, and we went there just to collect cigars.
Mm-hmm.
And he left with 500 cigars, and his buddy left with 500 cigars.
Yeah.
And I was like pissed.
With no
Being a
support.
cigar owner, I was like, you know, to do that kind of sucked.
But John,
You know-
you know what takes more than that? Is they are not gonna smoke the 500 cigars. They're gonna go in Instagram or Facebook and do a 5-pack, 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 and make money on them.
Mm.
That's
You might be right.
that. No, I know I am right.
Yeah.
It's the fucking truth. They will smoke 10 cigars, and the 490 cigars, it will be 5-pack, 5-pack, whatever, blah 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 blah, and they will make money. Which
Crazy.
actually is how you go. Well, it's bullshit. It's like a pity. It's like a what the fuck you doing? You know, it's like.
So are you guys going to PCA this year?
I am.
I will not. This year I will not. No.
When you walk in for the registration, when you walk into the door, last year I was on the very last row, all the way back in the bathrooms by the loading docks. This is only my second year. I didn't have many points, but when they called me, I got a good location. When you walk in the door, I'm in the first row. Rocky Patel is off to my left, and La Aurora is off to my right. And I'm like,
That's
hell,
good.
I'm in a really good spot because they're going to get all the volume anyways. So
I've been
I didn't
going over
too bad.
for years.
Hey, listen what Itch's story. When you were about the drone.
No, I've been on it for a freaking decade, but it's not like it used to be. Okay, in the PCA one day, they say, okay, consumers are allowed to come in, they will change the game. But the retailers don't want to know for the consumer how much they pay for the cigar. So that's what they don't allow the consumers to go in, which is kind of stupid because with no consumers, it's no brands. With no brands, it's no launches. With no launches, it's no cigars. But good for them. I will not spend a penny again in the PCA. No, I won't.
Well, that's why we're going to call. That's why we're going to call you next week. Juano's going to talk to you.
Go for it, man. Because, like I said, it's yes. Okay, what I get for $800 a year. Again, I pay $800 because I'm a factory manufacturer.
Yep.
I know, yes, a brand, blah blah blah, whatever. So I pay $800. I pick up my spot. I don't give it's 10 by 10, 20 by 20, 30 by 30. Always, by some reason, but it's an aisle. So it's an extra $850. Oh, but it's over here by whatever. It's another $1,000. Oh, but it's over. What the hell is going on? I say,
yeah. If you have a corner, it costs more. If you have,
I'm done with that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No more.
No, we're going to sit down and talk next week.
Just let me know when we do it.
See,
I'm very, very, very interested because we got to change some things too.
Yeah, I'd like to know a little more about that myself.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yes.
Call in together.
You want to spend money? Okay. we all understand that we have to spend money in publicity, in flyers or whatever. That it comes from our pocket just to show to the public what we can do, who we are or whatever. That's normal. You have to do that. But when you go to a huge association, one of the biggest ones in the whole United States, and everything that you receive is 2 emails saying, 2 emails, only 2 emails, is one for half wheel, whatever they put, and the other one is like by the way, it's $3 a square feet, and you have to pay now. Excuse me? Oh, and you got a third email. You are about to expire, so you need to pay the $800 membership. I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm sorry, but no anymore.
Yeah, my booth cost me. I got a 10 by 20 this year, and it cost me $6,300.
Yep.
And then the $800, so $7,200.
And then the power. You want to have fans or lights or whatever.
Oh, I know.
It's $125. And then the fans you in the aisle or whatever is another $400.
Yep.
And then.
Yep. And then they don't even want you to unload your own vehicle because they got all the union people there, and they want you got to pay them to unload your shit.
Yep.
But John, this is what people don't understand. So you already paid $10,000 to go over there. Just make a number. 9,000. I don't get 8,000, 10,000. Put it right there. Now, your cigars are not free. You have to pay for it.
I know.
As a matter of fact, you have to import to the United States and pay the taxes.
Yep.
And you have to give for free.
Yep.
So, or you make
it's an expensive weekend.
Yeah, or you make, and then the hotel, the airfare, or you drive, whatever.
Yep.
Is for you. Then you have employees or friends already going with you, and you have to pay
and your display,
whatever. So those 10,000 become 15,000. Then the cigars 5,000. So
and then you're going to pay for your display, your stuff that you're going to put in the booth.
Yeah,
that costs money.
Well, you're talking about between $20,000 to $30,000 to have a nice display, an event or whatever, and you will not make that money back. Period. You will not. You will not.
Kieran says, so the retail deals you make at PCA are not enough to offset.
That's 100% true.
Yep, that's why I want to talk to you.
Yeah. The only thing that you can go to the PCA, okay, put it this way. PCA, which I love the guys. I love Linda and Melissa and Joshua and all these people.
I talk to Lisa all the time.
I like them a lot. But again, for them it's business, for us it's not. For us it's just exposure, whatever. So money make money. Simple. If you have no money, you can do nothing. I don't care if you start a fucking peanuts factory or you start a whatever. Money makes money. Okay, good. But to give so much money for literally nothing, because the only thing that they're going to promote is the 6-7 brands that they go always, which you can go Arturo Fuentes, blah, 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 and that's it. And it's worth it. You have to think about it. How many guys you can do with $20,000?
Oh, I know.
Yourself, instead to go to the PCA. Just think like that. And I've been going over there, like I say, for a fucking decade. So no, I just say no more.
That's why I want to talk to you, because I'm going to change things. I'm going to follow you.
Remember,
obviously you got something good, huh?
Remember, we were talking about that everything I do, I have to get value from it. Anytime I think you spend money or you put money in a direction business-wise, there's got to be a value for it. You know, it's not necessarily money. It could be pleasing customers or whatever the case is. But yeah, I could see PCA, like I've never been. This will be my first one. But I can see the outlay of cash and everything you need to do. Sure, it's fun. There's a lot of going on, but is it a moneymaker? It's not.
Oh, I know. I lost my ass last year, but you know what? I didn't have any other options until tonight.
Right, Epicurean. It makes it, as a manufacturer of 10 PCA, you got to be one of the big guys. Those guys are dropping $250,000 on a display on their booth, and they have that money to just throw away.
Yeah,
which is insane. Because you've got to account for the room, you got to account for food, the travel there, the free cigars you give out comes into play. Everything comes into play. So it's very difficult for a smaller brand to come in there and actually make money.
Let me tell you this very clear, okay? I have for the past 6-7 years, people tell me, oh, I almost break even. I say, well, almost doesn't count. So you lost money. No, but I almost break even. I say, what do you mean? How much money you make? Or how much money you sell in cigars? So they told me, 4,500. See how much money you pay? 5,000. I said, yeah, for the booth. And now you flew over here? Yeah. You bring people with you? Yeah, 4 people. You pay the guys? Yes. You have hotel Airbnb? Yes. You have a rent a car? Yes. You have to pay for food, like a breakfast, lunch, dinner, yes. So how much it costs you? And the guy told me $27,000. And with the $5,000 that they pay for the booth, including $27,000. How much cigar you sell? 4,500. So you do not even be close to break even. He was thinking the 45,000, they get the 5,000 for the booth. I said, what about the other 23,000 that you spend? Coming from Nicaragua, people from California, people from Florida, blah, 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 blah. The tobacco, you have to pay the import tax, blah, 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 whatever. And he said, the guy was fucking crying.
When's your guys' next event?
We tried to do one in March. It will be, but it's going to be 4 or 5 events a year, no matter what. So
we're going to talk right after next week because I got to make a decision quickly.
Let's do it.
I thought I heard that TPA event is going to be here in Vegas.
It will be one in Vegas. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It will be one in Vegas.
John.
Yeah.
I got the Airbnb.
we need to talk, but I need to talk in the next few days before I make a major check writing decision.
Like I said, I have nothing against the PCA. Very nice people, organization, whatever. But to me, actually, just a money maker. It's not about your cigars, your brand, your nothing. It's just you pay me, I give you this. You don't pay me, screw you. And you pay $800 a year to be a member, and the only thing that you have is what Hub Wheel says, what Cigar Aficionado says. What is just a copy and paste on article. It's nothing new, nothing this, nothing whatever. I'm sorry, I'm done with that. I did it for many years, no more.
Well, you got me sold already.
So
me and Tom are going to talk after. As soon as we get off, me and Tom are going to talk about this anyway. So
he says, being one of the big guys is kind of obvious, but the deeper question is closer to where the tipping point is: annual sales, annual production, etc. I think it's still the same, but your tipping point, yeah, there is a tipping point, but that's way up there. I think it's way up there as far as the brands have. I think very well established brands. And there's probably exceptions to that rule, but I don't think very many.
But Randy, it's pretty easy. Okay, easy. PCA is like a high school reunion for rich people. You can go to public high school
when we were looking at going this last year, just as media, right? And we had Josh Abersky on here and we were talking about different things. And the one thing, the biggest turnoff for me was as media when they were going to have the after parties. There was 4 after parties. One of them was the big guys one night.
Yeah.
One of them was the lesser guys one night. One of them, I forget the other one. Then the last one was the media. Only media. You're separating the media, the big guys. Everything is separated. Why would you go as media if you can't?
Really, a huge part of the problem was so media. When I was there in 24, media was actual media. This year, anybody could show up with an iPhone and say they were media.
It's fun. That's it.
On their phones. It wasn't true media.
Right.
It was no cameras. It was nothing sophisticated per se. Just yeah,
so
we are.
Are you around at the beginning of the week?
What do you think about it?
Are you going to be available at the beginning of the week?
Absolutely, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
He always answers that phone.
Yeah, he does.
Well, make sure I get you his number somehow.
You got it. I sent you his number.
Oh, okay. And I'll call you like on Monday. Not over the holiday, not over the weekend.
It's okay. I answer my phone.
No, I call you on Monday because I probably going to do a conference call with Tom. Me, you, and Tom can talk in Wana.
Okay. But you can ask these guys. My phone is 24/7 every day of the year.
Okay.
No questions asked. If I don't answer, it's because or I jump from the plane, or I'm in an attic, or doing something like this. I will click 5 minutes later. So it's my phone is always on. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what happened.
And hell, if worst comes to worst, I'll drive down and smoke some cigars with you. You're only 2 hours away from me.
I mean, but if that's what happened, Epicure, that's freaking awesome. But that wasn't the way it was explained to us by Habersky himself. And some of that stuff was because he was brand new at that time, just named whatever his position is at the head of it. And it was just all the questions we had just didn't really seem feasible to, as media, to go over and spend the $400 and the plane and the food and all of that, just to get.
And the last stupidity I heard, I don't know because I'm not media, is, you want to come as a media? Show me your followers. You have 100,000 followers or whatever. You cannot come as a media? I say, what the fuck? On the media going over there, they have like 3,000 or 4,000 followers in Instagram. I have over 100,000, and these guys have like 3,000, and they couldn't go. I said, are you for real? Give me a break. Even paying. Oh, no. We have to make sure that everything is blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, but it's okay. When you have applications that don't make money to the members, you just make money for you, well, that's a problem. And I'm sorry, but it's how it is.
Yeah, I need to talk to you because I'm ready to drop $7,000 next week. So.
And with the TPA that's open to
and $7,000 is just to get me a space. That don't count all my shit.
Right.
No.
Like you were saying.
Your hotel, your flight, your cigars, your
I'll spend, $25,000.
Easy.
Yeah.
20, at least 18 to 20, 22,000, easy.
Yeah.
And the cigar,
we could go back if you want, if you feel like it, and watch the podcast. We had, I think it was like about a year ago, possibly, but anyways, right before the last year's PCA, so it's been well over a year. But you can go watch that, and you'll see the questions we asked.
Let me ask you one last question because I know we're getting long into this.
Sure.
So at your TPA events, you still have main brand people in there. You still have big companies there that are coming to TPA too, right?
If we want to, yes. I try not to because the spotlight is us.
Okay.
The little guys.
Okay.
I can have Arturo Fuente tomorrow, Iggy Fernandez tomorrow, Padron tomorrow, whatever. But I want it to be us. Just the little guys, so people go and buy from us, not the other guys. You mean that it goes 20 brands?
That's one thing I noticed, and I've only been there 1 year. I didn't have a lot of volume because everybody was at Rocky, everybody was at Fuente, everybody was at Jewish States.
And that's what at the TPA we do. Yes, TPA members. Do you remember the TPA? Perfect. The number one member, the first member, and I say no. It was Carlito Fuente. I say, Carlito, you are way over us in your sales, in your this, whatever. So I cannot put you with us. And he told me, oh no, I want to help you guys, blah, blah, blah. I know him personally for many years. And I say, well, but you come to us and everybody coming to the band is going to be just with you. For the picture, or whatever.
Sure.
But no, I don't want that. You already have a living. Make the other guys make a living as well. And he said, man, I tip my hat. And that was it. And he supported us all day long. But I would not put big brands on the TPA. No.
Okay.
We put just boutique cigars, and then I would say like it's not tomorrow. Aldi can tell you, Panda is not here, but he can tell you, we sell cigars like it's not tomorrow. Like freaking crazy. Why? Because it's only us doing that. 10, 20, whatever, new brands, or brands that they know are super popular or whatever, but we will one day. Remember, today's brands, it will be a legacy in the future. So, put it that way. You know, people only say, oh, legacy. Well, it's not legacy, it's just cigars. And what we're doing with the boutique cigars, boutique, small batches, small whatever, they will never do that because they will never change what the thinking, the product. I'm proud to be Dominican, it's just Dominican tobacco. Proud to be Nicaraguan tobacco. When you start to put blend, that's what is called a blend. You blend things together for different countries and you put it out and people love it, you golden.
All right. Well, let's John, tell them where to find. So Stanley Mashbill is in California. He says, where can I get Madre Tierra Cigars online? I'm in Cali. In January, I won't be able to get them at a B&M. Just let them know where to find you on
the biggest thing, real quick, the biggest thing for the Madre Tierras is online is Cigar Castle out of Tampa.
What does your website show? Somebody said earlier, your website shows.
They're on our website. Yeah. His online is, he's got 8,000 SKUs he's getting in. He's not going to be online until probably mid-January. But he said if you will call him on his number at the store, that he will get you the order out. And he's got some good deals with our cigars.
Right. What's your website?
MadreTierraCigars.com.
Sweet. Very, very easy, very simple. Well, gentlemen, I have really enjoyed this.
Yeah, tonight was eye-opening. You guys are tremendous. You guys are awesome.
You see this, right, Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn around at the website right in there.
Yeah. Yep.
It is on there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you guys. I appreciate you guys having me on. If you ever have anybody that bails on you, call me again.
Absolutely.
I'll be more than glad to come on this show. This was the best show I've been on. I mean, I bet everybody's good, but this was fun. This was nice.
Well, we try to have a lot of fun on it.
And the three of you are very, very knowledgeable, and I like that you guys are all cigar owners, and you treated me very fairly tonight.
Oh, well, no. I mean, it wasn't. We weren't being biased.
I know. But I appreciate everything you've done, everything you've said tonight.
All right. Well, we'll hook up people.
Have great holidays, great Christmas. I'll definitely be in touch with you, Ish, in the next few days. I might even move it to Sunday because I would really like Tom to get in on this conversation, and I know he works Monday through Friday. And
whenever.
Sunday would be an easier day to talk if you got a few
My
minutes.
phone, these guys know, my phone is always on. Always.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, y'all
Thank you.
don't go anywhere. Just hang out for a minute. Let me end the stream, and then I'll pop y'all back up.
Okay.
Appreciate everybody hanging out. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. It's Merry Christmas for me, but hope everybody had a great time tonight. Enjoy your giveaways, Madre Tierra Cigars and Hayes Gray Cigars. And peace out. And until next time, love everybody.